You hear that? We're calling both games.
We're calling both games. It's a thick six.
I'm calling both games.
Here we are. Game 4, Mets versus Phillies. And there could be possible Rangers versus Penguins. We could be streaming all fucking night.
Oxygenator, stay safe, brother. That Milton's taking landfall in Florida, as I mentioned yesterday. They shut down the Waffle Houses in Tampa. So when Waffle House is shutting down, shit's getting serious. You should have gotten the hell out yesterday or 2 days ago.
Milton seems to be a fucking asshole, is what it is.
Milton is a fucking asshole. Why couldn't he be just useless like the former Alabama quarterback? Come on, man.
Yeah. Joe Milton.
Yep. Mm-hmm. New England Patriot.
Yeah. Our Alabama quarterback's good. Yeah, Tua is like the best one. Yeah. Jalen Hurts technically not.
Well, Jalen Hurts got $60 million. So
yeah. So Tua got a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Remember
Mac Jones got broken. AJ McCarron.
Yeah.
His girl was hot. He nearly was a Cleveland Brown. That's what I remember on him.
That's right. What other Alabama quarterbacks? Not Ryan Mallett. McElroy.
Freddie Kitchens.
Freddie Kitchens was an Alabama quarterback. Greg McElroy was a kind of a bust. And they're saying Jones, Drake May. Bryce Young, yeah, Bryce Young, I forgot. He's one of the, at this point, not a good. Bart Starr, Alabama quarterback. Did Joe Namath. Joe Namath was the Alabama quarterback. But we don't have many lately. Jim Plunkett. Did he play at Alabama?
Yeah, I think you're correct. He was at Alabama. He had an interesting career arc. He looked like he was a massive bust in New England, bounced around, and then became a folk hero for the Raiders.
Won 2 Super Bowls with the Raiders. Cray. He might be the worst quarterback to ever win 2 Super Bowls in his life.
Eli Manning.
Eli Manning statistically dominates fucking Jim Plunkett's sorry ass. Here we are in New York. Jose Quintana versus, I believe it's Ranger Suarez.
Ranger Suarez.
Yes.
I want to say it's Ranger, but it's Ranger.
It's Ranger Suarez? It's not Ranger?
Yeah, it's Ranger, yeah. It is Ranger Suarez. Okay. It's weird because I thought it would be Ranger or something.
Yeah.
But it's Ranger Suarez.
Like A. Eugenio.
Yep.
The Mets
first pitch is away for strike 1.
So Kyle Schwarber leading off at DH, Trey Turner at shortstop, Bryce Harper at first, Nick Castellanos in right field, Alec Boehm at third, JT Realmuto behind the plate, Bryson Stott back in the lineup. Who's this? Which Wilson is this? This is
I think that's
Weston Wilson in the lineup in left field.
They're just trying to get a jolt. He was doing okay as like a pinch bat, but they need something. Like they need contact.
And Brandon Marsh in center field.
Yeah. Problem with Philly is they live and die by the long ball, and they can't hit the long ball.
Well, if you're the Mets, you want to keep the ball down and not give them anything.
Yep. 1-2 count on Schwarber. See if Quintana can get an early start here. Running back, sets, pitch. It's grounded foul to the right-hand side.
You're like 2 seconds ahead of me. Beast of Metal 1989. Speaking of the heroes of New Amsterdam, Dolan needs to cut that US $12 million check to that Tsar Igor wants. He's the only thing keeping those lazy bums from being as execrable as the heroes of Calgary. The thing is, he's giving. They just offered 888, and
but
what Igor and his agent want is a higher percentage of the cap, which could just anchor this team.
12-13 million. That's what he wants.
Yeah,
and he's worth it.
Yeah, if there it is, strike 3.
Yep, Quintana whiffed and an outside fastball. Kind of looked like it had some movement on it.
The thing is, if you're going to pay a guy as an anchor, the goalie is the guy you want to pay. Like Shesterkin, barring a Rick DiPietro type situation, Shesterkin is as sure a bet as you can make in this league. And I don't, again, I'm as a Rangers fan, it's not my money. It is my team, but like that's high to Trey Turner right there. It is my team, but you can't let Shesterkin walk. Your backup is Jonathan Quick, and I don't think we have anybody in the farm system right now that is Igor Shesterkin. So
I mean, not many goalies are Igor Shesterkin or Shesterkin. Both are correct, but I always call him Shesterkin because the YO is technically proper pronunciation in Russian, but Shesterkin and Shesterkin are both correct.
Yes, and if you're going to have a guy that's going to take up 20% of your salary cap, like Shesterkin is the guy to do that because he can goalie you into a playoff run. Like he can Hank.
He can lung fist you to
he can
King
lung
Henrik.
fist you through a ride. So maybe like this year is different. They got Zach Jones made the team out of the gate, and he's starting in the bottom 6. And so, yeah, you might not have as much depth as you need, but if Shesterkin gets hot, then anything goes in the playoffs. So give him his 12 or 13 million. Caleb Corson, let's go Mets. Are y'all also rooting for the Dodgers downfall like myself? May chaos reign supreme. Yeah.
I mean, they started
pop to center, right. Marte under it.
Marte's
gonna get it. Sorry,
easy
didn't mean to interrupt. That's two down.
Quickly. They started Walker Buehler like yesterday. He's been a mess all year. I don't know.
He gave up 6 runs in the first 3, and that's the Dodgers' Achilles heel. They have a super team, and they don't have any starting pitching.
Well, it keeps getting injured. The only ones there, I think, are Yamamoto and Flaherty, and you're rolling Yamamoto and Flaherty because I know Kershaw's out for the playoffs, Glasnow's out, Gavin Stone's out, Bobby Miller's terrible, Bueller's terrible. Like it's not good. Like Bueller, I don't know if he's the same, but I'm hoping it's just like a recovery. Bryce Harper fouls it off the catcher's head.
Yeah, I saw Alvarez just kind of take that a little bit. Ticket.
Yeah.
That's right, Patrick MC, LFGM. Let's go. Yeah, it's interesting with the Dodgers that they are facing elimination. I think that the Padres players are kind of trolls a little bit, like Tatis and Profar. Like those guys are agitators, and so is Machado. But throwing shit at the guys like what the fans did, that's not cool.
Yeah, well, that's Dodgers fans. Uncool. I mean, they stabbed a Giants fan and left him pretty much a shell of himself.
They beat Brian Stowe to death in the parking lot.
Yep.
I mean, and that's
they didn't beat him to death. I think it's like, as I said, it's just
they paralyzed him.
Yeah, they ruined his life.
Yeah,
and that's Dodgers fans. They're violent.
I that was hyperbole. They didn't beat him to death, but they beat him within an inch of his life.
They beat him to a pulp, and I mean, they ruined his life.
Yeah. Now, who knows what happened? He could have been talking shit but like you don't fight like you don't beat somebody up. Oh, that was real close pitch. Did you read this one already? This Caleb Corson?
Yeah, we did. We did this one already. Let's go Mets, the Rangers, Dodgers.
We
were talking about the pitching.
I'm like, oh yeah. What am I doing?
Come on, man.
I'm not even high. I took a break from weed. And Harper's going to foul one back.
I'll do Detroit, Cleveland. 1-0 count on Brian Rocchio. It sounds like
calling both games.
Is he going to become a real boy? You know what? Hey, we'll call all the games. Fuck it. We will call every single game here.
We will call them.
You know what? Or hey, if we're breaking every FCC rule in the book, I think that's a good way to do it.
Or is he breaking by calling both games? Oh, Harper tried to go. He didn't hold up. He went, and that is 1, 2, 3. Let's go to the bottom.
Smoke weed every day.
2-1 count. Genther pitching high, fast sinker, 3-1.
The Gunther? You know what a Gunther is, right?
I forget. It's like a shit.
It's a taint. It's the taint.
Taint, yeah.
It's the underneath of the. It's like your Badissi.
2-1 count. Rocchio pops it foul. Let's get a little souvenir for a fan in the stands. A lot of orange and blue in the stands. We're our first playoff game in Detroit, and I would say probably about 10 years, almost 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah, Gunther from Friends did die. I've been to the actual Friends set where it was at Universal. All right, the Mets lineup here. Francisco Lindor at shortstop, leading off. Marco Vientos batting second at third. Brandon Nimmo in left, batting third. Pete Alonso clean up at first. Jose Iglesias batting fifth at second. JD Martinez in the lineup as the DH. Starling Marte in right. Tyrone Taylor in center. And Francisco Alvarez batting ninth as the catcher. Jose Quintana has already pitched 1 inning.
I'm surprised they have Iglesias as the 5-hole. Rocchio drew a 2-out walk. So Stephen Kwan's up at the plate for the Cleveland Guardians trying to get something going here. It's a 0-1 count. Saw a slider down the middle.
What's the score in that game?
3-0. It's a line drive, base hit by Kwan, runners first and second.
Uh-oh.
Kwan gets it done.
Seventh.
Yep. Top of the 7, 2 out. Tying run is at the plate.
4 MLB games today. We've got the Mets and the Phillies. Cleveland and Detroit are playing right now. After this, New York and Kansas City, the Yankees. And then in the nightcap, LA and San Diego. That is an elimination game.
Yeah.
New York and Kansas City is also tied 1-1.
Gunther's being pulled from the Detroit game. And
oh, wow.
I mean, mentioning 2 legs, I know like a World Series hangover, man. I mean, your offense went cold. Langford was all right, but like Evan Carter was pretty cold. Adolis Garcia was just striking out a ton. Like it's just, and the pitching injuries, that did it too. Like Scherzer was out for a while. DeGrom took a while to come back. Jack Leiter got blown up.
Yeah. Coach Peel says Friends is the most overrated sitcom. I think I never got into The Office.
It is. I was never a fan of Friends. The Office is okay. I just honestly, Big Bang Theory is pretty.
Yeah. Big Bang Theory. I've been on the set. It's tolerable. You can like make it through a couple seasons. How I Met Your Mother is like okay. New Girl was okay. Then it started to get bad at the end. The Office is overrated for sure. 44. They're saying 885 at Comerica, largest ever.
Ooh, in Detroit.
Lindor.
Oh yeah.
I forgot Suarez is a lefty that turns Lindor over to the right. Good sitcoms for me was Seinfeld. I love Seinfeld. Cheers was amazing. That was always good.
I never really saw Cheers.
Scrubs was good. Scrubs was very good. I like the old doctor in Scrubs. And
John C. McGinley.
Mm-hmm. No. The even older doctor, like the head doctor in Scrubs.
Okay.
He was funny. Newhart was a good one. Fresh Prince was good.
Fresh Prince was always good.
Yep.
Laugh tracks are just, I agree with you. They're kind of.
They suck.
Married with Children.
Oh, Jenna Fisher beat cancer. That's good. And Lindor is going to strike out on a 2-2 pitch. And that was off speed. He just gave Vientos a little note. He said he's dealing up there.
Here we go. Will Vest now in the game for Detroit. This is a big one. Fouled off at the plate. I think this is David Fry, the DH, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. He does not want this golden sombrero. Detroit standing with tension.
Foul ball. Eloise Mirzarek says Tree and 5. Why did the San Francisco Giants fire their president of baseball operations, Fareed Zaidi? I don't know.
It was a swing and a miss, 0-2 count. The thing with Farhan is that he kind of got muscled out by Posey. Posey was apparently the one that negotiated the Matt Chapman deal. 0-2 pitch on the way. It's popped foul to the left. And the thing with Farhan is he made a lot of weird moves. I know that like his moves at the deadline were baffling because you tried to sell and then you bought and then you kept Blake Snell. And it was just like a lot of his moves just didn't work out and they need a change. And 2021 was the biggest fluke in baseball history. But that's 0-2 count pitch.
Vientos.
Did he check it? No, he held up. It's a 1-2 count just outside.
The Jets love being a shit show. They are a shit show. They can't
They
be
exist.
anything else but a shit show. Oh, MKI Sports gifted a membership. Let's go.
Let's go. Thanks, MKI. 1-2 pitch on the way. Fouled off again by Fry.
And in
Here's
the
the
Mets
thing,
game, it's a
Formal-
2-2 count.
Here's the thing, formally. Like, if I don't know something, I'm going to get shit for it in the comments. Trust me. I
Vientos
know
to
how
center
this
field.
goes.
That's going to be extra bases. Marsh fields it off the wall, and Vientos hustling. He's going to have sliding in there for a double, and the Mets are in business, baby. Let's go. Mark
1-2
Vientos.
pitch. Lined. It's grabbed by the third baseman. Oh, my goodness. What a grab. That saved at least a run, maybe two. And it's a 3-0 game still in Detroit. Wow. Matt Vierling just robbed David Fry of extra bases. What a grab. May our dumpster
Vientos
fire grow.
smacked the
We
shit out
don't
of
die. We slowly multiply. Amen.
That's right. We don't die, we multiply. We get high off our own supply.
Ain't
And
that
we
the
try
truth?
not to cry.
We do
Nemo.
get high off our own supply, don't you know? That's the NFL draft. That's every NFL draft stream. It's a fucking shit show every time.
Yeah, we smell our own shit. That's what we do when we get high off of that shit. We're just like, we're so good at our reactions.
We like wafting our own Gunthers.
Yes, I like calling it a badussy. It's a little, or a bussy, a little bussy. Nemo takes an inside pitch. He did not go. 1-1 the count. Suarez already 11 pitches, 1 out, 12 pitches, that is. Nemo batting .304 for the postseason has been pretty good. He hit a home run in game 2, I believe. Nemo takes the pitch way outside. 2-1, hitters count. Suarez already in trouble. Sky Guy says he got 2 dab carts from the dispensary yesterday. Yep, it's legal nowadays. Remember when it was illegal? That shit was crazy. You get arrested, you'd be like, oh my gosh, hey, I smoke weed. Now you can just be like, you can tell a cop you smoke weed. Nemo takes it outside again, 3-1. You can just be like, hey, there's actually a police officer in my building, and we could openly and freely talk about weed. Not shrooms, though. Couldn't talk about those. Whoops. Can't talk about shrooms. Nemo, 3-1 count, takes ball 4, and it is first and second with 1 out here in New York, with Pete Alonso coming up, and then Jose Iglesias and Martinez. Some big bats.
Oh, dude, that would be great. They should have put in Taiwan Walker.
They already have Zach fucking Wheeler, and he's their best pitcher. So,
but Taiwan Walker, he's fucking trash.
he would have games where he was really good. He was like Marcus Stroman, you know, like he would have games where he was good, and then he would be complete ass crack. And I'd be like, what the fuck, Walker? What's going on?
He's had games where he's just pure ass crack. And this year,
Deb, we will try our best to distract you from the scary hurricane, the scurricane. We will keep you away from the bad juju. Apparently, it's hitting that landfall now, and it's it's as bad as a hurricane can be. You know, Alonso takes a strike inside. It's 1-1. I heard Rogers came on McAfee and said that he didn't fire Salah. So
I mean, apparently Woody Johnson's saying he did it personally, but I feel like there's a little both involved there.
Yeah, you know, Woody Johnson probably just read Aaron Rodgers' fucking body language and could tell.
Yeah, he was pissed. He's like, "Look,
him.
my team's sucking up. I paid all this money for Aaron Rodgers. I want to win. Fuck you. You're gone."
Yeah, but the problem is Aaron Rodgers needs to play better. Alonso takes a
not
fastball
going
right
to.
Down the middle. 2-1.
Apparently,
2-2.
Apparently, I don't know if this is anything true or not, but I don't know if this is a reason they fired him. But Robert Salah was wearing a Lebanon patch.
Oh,
in
that
the
has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, like he's Lebanese, but like apparently, like Woody Johnson's Jewish, but it's just like it's. I don't think it had anything to do.
He would have never
just
hired him, dude. If Osama bin Laden goes 17-0 and wins the Super Bowl, he's still coaching on the sideline. That's all I have to say. Nobody gives a shit about your ideologies. They care about wins and losses. Okay. Alonso takes a ball in the dirt. That's a 3-2 count. Moments are getting tense. Yeah, that conspiracy is not. It doesn't hold weight. He's.
Okay.
I don't care.
That makes
Have
sense.
you ever been to a Lebanese food festival?
I knew a few people who were Lebanese. I've never actually been to a food festival though.
Oh, they fucking.
I hear it's
throw
delicious,
down, dude. Yeah, Lebanese food, man. All the hot. Those lesbians know how to cook. That's all I gotta say. Carpet munchers have the best food. Polar Bear 8. Let's fucking go Mets. All hail Grimace. By the way, Treehouse Sports Ball coming along.
It's pretty much done. I'm just waiting on my editor to finish up the overlays. I'll finish up there. And I've pretty much done everything I can do. It's going to be over 30 minutes. That's, and this is with bye weeks.
3-2 count. Alonso fouls it to the left side. Such drama for a foul ball. All right, Suarez, why don't you walk this dude? Why don't you walk him? Holy crikey. Crikey, mate. Now it's bottom of the 7th. Salah will be a good DC coordinator. He's Alonso on the 3-2 count. Swung at ball 4, but that's a slow roller. And Bohm tries to tag him at third. Wow, they called him out at first? Unbelievable. He looked safe.
It's a 1-2 count in Detroit. 1 out. Walters now pitching for the Cleveland. Josh Jung's brother, is at the plate.
I don't think Bohm he missed Vientos by a mile. Fumbled the ball and then didn't get much on the throw. Yeah, he's out. Ooh, wow. Ooh, he was out by like a second. No, he's safe. Challenge that. Look, he's safe. Yeah, challenge that.
And Young pops it up in the infield. Jose Ramirez is going to line up and grab it too. So 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th in Cleveland, in Detroit.
Replay review. I saw that from here that he was safe. Bohm's having a rough series. I don't care.
Bohm has been.
I'm inviting him to lose. After further review, the runner was safe. The bases are juiced with only 1 out here. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Safe. Yeah. Bohm tried to go for the tag, and it caused him to fumble a little bit, and he was running, and it took him a while to corral the ball. He thought it was Alonso, and then Alonso hustling down the line got there just in time. That throw drifted a little bit, and now the bases are juiced for Jose Iglesias. Oh, my God. Just a productive out, buddy. Productive out. Career with the bases loaded, 321, 2 grand salamis. Just, he's having trouble locating. Ooh, wow. Quickly down 0-2. Quickly down 0-2. From Suarez. Iglesias, you do not want to strike out. You do not want to strike out. Got to get a run here.
It's a 2-1 count.
And he fouled off. But, oh, no, he struck out. Fucking A, dude. Damn. 3 pitches. Didn't even take a pitch. Like, come on, dude. Take a pitch.
Grounded, third base. Ramirez grabs it. Easy out for the 3rd out there. So we're through 7. Detroit's still up 3-0.
Tense moments here in play. It's October. JD Martinez up with the bases loaded. Swing at a fastball right down the dick, and that's going to be off the netting or in the stands. Martinez was trying to eject that one. 27 pitches for Suarez already. Ranger Suarez. No pinga slamming, please, Adam Cota. Come on now. Big opportunity here, boys. Martinez takes a pitch. Good eye. Good eye on that off-speed shit. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Come on, Martinez. A walk's a run here. A walk is a run.
Just get on base any way you can.
A walk is a run. Martinez swings at that fucking off-speed bullshit. That must be a nasty-looking pitch.
It probably is.
plate.
It looks like it dips
Yeah.
really hard when he
It's got a
starts
lot
to
of
swing. It looks like
movement.
it's at the plate, and it
Got a
doesn't
lot
dip
of
till the end.
movement. Over enthusiastic. Are we taking callers from chat tonight? Yeah, I wish we had a call-in number. And Martinez strikes out with the fucking bases loaded. Back-to-back strikeouts to help Ranger Suarez get out of the inning. Fucking A, guys. Plate discipline.
That's a tough curveball to lay off, dude. You and I
Yeah.
would probably both swing at that shit.
I would look like an idiot. I cannot hit lefties that throw off speed. Like, I cannot do that. So
I just can't hit anybody, so I don't give a shit.
we had this guy in men's league. He was a lefty. He didn't throw very hard, but wherever I thought the ball was, it just wasn't. You know, like I hate that shit. Like I will take fast like gas any day of the week, but I do not like it when I swing and I completely miss the ball. I'm like, where the fuck was that? Like, what are you doing to me? You're hurting me. You're hurting my feelings.
Yeah. I mean, it just hurts your feelings in general. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Why do I suck?
Why do you suck?
Oh, man.
Why
Well,
I'm like a decent player. I want to be better next year. I want like at least I want to improve off of last year.
Same
I had a
here.
good year.
Like, I just don't want to be complete ass. Like, I mean, I know I'm the worst player on my team by a country mile. I just want to suck less. That's my thing.
Am I facing Joe Saunders and no? It's just lefty. Fucking his name was Tauble, and like his pitches were just.
At this rate,
I took one. Go ahead.
At this rate, you might have been facing like 96, 97 Francisco or Fernando Valenzuela. Like, you know, that it's just like gunk ball pitcher. He had no power anymore. He's throwing like mid 80s. That's what you were probably facing, weren't you?
Yeah. He's a lefty that threw everything low and out, and like it looked like a fastball would be coming. Yeah, it was just, and they were strikes too. So I was like, what the fuck? I couldn't.
Not sure if actual number. Don't call.
1-800-dumpster. Is that your mom's hotline? Oh, got him. Mm-hmm.
Well, it would be dumpster. DUMP.
Alan Nadeau is saying that Spencer Rattler's in for David Carr. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah, I was struck out by Dave Dravecky from the San Francisco Giants. He actually had cancer, came back and played, and then pitched, I believe, 4 innings of shutout ball. But then he was pitching and his arm exploded. Like a very painful injury for Dave Dravecky. I think he had to have his arm amputated. Now he's a motivational speaker.
Yeah, but it's something called Jake Hayner. He wasn't good last time, but Spencer Rattler, you can at least see what you have. Dude, I hope Spencer Rattler just goes fucking off. It'd be awesome. Ramirez pops it up. It's a deep fly ball to right field, but it'll stay in the park. On the warning track, he's out. It's the first out. That might be the last time Ramirez gets an at-bat in this game, barring a massive comeback. Well, Vest got him. Good ride, but unfortunately right to him. Hockey is striving in Utah. The drinks are overflowing, dude. I mean, I'm just so glad the fucking Coyotes aren't around and I don't have to deal with another year of embarrassment from ownership of the team not paying shit. I'm just so glad about that. I mean, the thing with Utah, it's like where Arizona was when they first moved, when they moved into the NBA arena.
Yeah.
The fortunate thing is their ownership's willing to completely renovate the arena and make it good for hockey. So once they do that, I think they'll be fine. Yeah, Ramirez
Arizona is the transient team of the NHL. They were the fucking, what were they before they moved to the desert?
The Winnipeg Jets.
They were the Jets. And the Jets were an expansion team native, or were they from anywhere else?
No, just Winnipeg. Winnipeg lines it to center field, caught by Meadows at center field on a running
Winnipeg
catch.
lines it to center field.
Sorry, Josh Naylor. But I mean, the Winnipeg Jets they were a WHA franchise. Oh. They merged in along with the Oilers, Whalers, and the Nordiques. And they so the only team that's still in their original location from the WHA franchise is the Oilers. And they dealt with potential moves for a long time.
Yes, I agree. Fuck cancer.
I agree.
That's one thing I can agree on, that we can all agree on, is cancer sucks. There's a ground ball. Vientos fields it over to first, and that is one out. Bohm is retired. On a
Yeah,
1-1
Utah is an expansion team. The Smith just bought the assets of the Coyotes. They bought the players, the coaches, the scouts, and the equipment. The actual team name and history still belong to Alex Meruelo. So, in case the NHL wants to buy him out like that out again, they'll probably have to be like they'll have to reclaim it. Or actually, I believe Meruelo abandons the rights to that property after 3 years. And considering he's given up on the thing because he's incompetent and his son's incompetent.
Yeah, they could have had the team back, but the city basically voted against it. They were like,
no. What happened there was you're thinking of Tempe when Tempe said "fuck you," we're not building you arena. But it's like, but the thing is, they were looking at land up in Scottsdale, and the problem is like they never actually properly filled out the forms to secure the auction rights, so they delayed the auction, and I don't know, and then they just said, "Fuck it, I'm done." It's like, it's not worth it. I make my $1 billion, I'll walk. Alex Meruelo, all he wanted was a gaming license in Arizona. That's all he wanted. That's the only thing that interested him.
It's a get-rich-quick scheme.
And strike 3 in Detroit, 3 more outs, and Detroit is a 2-1 series lead. Oh, of course, that's the thing, Beast of Metal. You have to remember, Florida, the Panthers sucked for a long time because of really bad ownership. The Lightning were really bad because of bad ownership. Like, there was a time when they were owned by the Yakuza and no one actually knew who their owners were. The coolest Barry era was even more embarrassing. They were in bankruptcy repeatedly, infighting between the ownerships. They were a local franchise. Thrashers, same thing. Predators struggled for a long time. I mean, that's why I was cynical about the Golden Knights, because like I thought like, oh, it's Arizona, but I realized it was actually a Coyotes problem, not a desert hockey problem. Oh, dude, Alex Meruelo, he's not getting a jail cell. He's just incompetent. But he made a great investment. He turned $300 million, ran a team into the ground, and got $1 billion. The NHL slept with the wrong owner, and that's on Bettman. Who's the worst owner? It's easily Fisher, because at least Artie Moreno doesn't want to uproot the damn team. He just wants to pretend they're in LA. And he also spends money. Barely, but he does throw money around. Well, the name of the owner of Black Yoshi, it's that he was just there. It's like no one actually knew. Like Tony Esposito just tried to make a huge competition for to get to the playoffs, but like he burned all their future assets in the late 90s. They were just fucking shit.
Fucking shit.
They made the playoffs once and got swept, I think.
Oh, there's 2 outs, by the way. Riamoto.
I think the thing with Tampa Bay is I think it worked out.
Riamoto walked. Sorry. Why did we get 2 outs?
The rights. I think they're going to try for expansion again. If they're going to do it, it'll probably be Arizona and Houston. That would be my best bet. Oh, yeah. I mean, Irvin, that's what happens when you win a cup. And Justin Solomita, fucking sucks that Atlanta gets a 3rd chance, but Hartford doesn't get a second. Carmanos was a tyrant up there and terrible in Carolina. Hartford's never going to get a hockey team for several reasons. 1, the city's too small. And they're never going to have that base. I mean, it'll always be a local base, but they want those corporate dollars. Unless you can get maybe Providence, but I feel like Providence is more Boston Bruins. Secondly, you're too close to New York. You're too close to Boston. You don't have a large market there. And number 3, the NHL wants potential. They don't want a base floor. That's why they're not in Quebec City. Because if you were talking about a floor of support, they'd be in Quebec City. They don't have the corporate dollars, and they don't have the upside the NHL wants.
Wow. Quintana gets Stott to chase a low fastball. And
no, Mouse got
Mets get
32.
out of the inning.
Still 32.
32, yeah. That's so Arizona could have come back as the 33rd franchise, but they
said to fuck off. They could still come back as the 33rd franchise.
Yes.
But the thing is, so Utah is technically a new franchise. Which,
yeah. But they got all their players. They got all their equipment.
Yep.
They got all their coaches. They got all their skates.
So they're the Arizona Coyotes in name. They have all their draft picks that they acquired. And I think Arizona and Utah could make the playoffs this year, especially with some of the moves they made. I mean, bringing in Sergachev, like Arizona was never doing that. Extended going Genther for 8 years.
Yeah. They weren't going to pay money. Fucking cheap asses.
Yeah, well, Arizona never was. They were an embarrassment.
I'm excited. We got
Can-
hockey tonight. We got Rangers, fucking Penguins.
Joey Cantillo on the mound for Cleveland, trying to at least make this a 3-run game still. Riley Green at the plate takes one high and inside for ball 1. Or sorry, ball 2 on a 2-2 count. Yep, it's like when the Sonics folded and the Thunder were born.
Yes.
2-2 count. Green pops it up to left field. Quan going back, still going back at the warning track, and it's a catch. Looked like a pop-up off the bat for that, but it kept
hit
driving.
The Quan on him.
Yep.
He said, "Get down low and swing your arms."
And there's one out in the bottom of the 8th. Alaska and Montana would be bad. I mean, Alaska would be interesting. They do have a little bit of a hockey base. Montana, I don't know if you have anything there. I mean, honestly, if you think like low-key good like hockey franchise locations, Omaha, Nebraska. There's nothing there. You have a hockey market with the University of Nebraska, North Dakota. That's possible. Yeah, Juneau ain't big. But the problem is you'd be probably going Anchorage, not Juneau.
Anchorage is the largest city.
Yeah.
In Alaska.
But the problem is I don't think
tiny. Yeah, but everyone in the town would go to that shit. They'd be like, "We don't have anything else to fucking do tonight."
Yeah, it's like
We're
it's
going
that
to the
and
fucking
drink.
game.
That's pretty much all you do up north.
And be a
1-1 count.
longshoreman
Wenzel
or a
Perez
fucking roughneck
at the plate fouled off.
on a fucking oil rig, and you just do what you got to do out there in Alaska. And then in the wintertime, it's cold as fuck. Yeah, I have a buddy that lives out there. He keeps asking me to come. He lives like right near the Northern Lights. I'm sure it's beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Probably
I'm
cold,
sure
though.
it's gorgeous.
Perez fouls it off.
I gotta travel, man. I gotta get out there. Nobody ever says, "Man, I wish I could have made more money."
Curveball in the dirt, strike 3. That's 2 out. Boise, Idaho wouldn't be a bad option because it's one of the fastest growing cities in America. A lot of California transplants.
Marte takes a ball, 1-1.
I hear Boise, Idaho is beautiful.
Yeah, Alaska is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I've seen The Simpsons. Even the animated version was gorgeous. Marte takes another ball up and in.
Yep, the Alaska Aces. Scott Gomez played there during the lockout.
Huh. There was also Mystery Alaska. They beat an NHL team.
Yep, in an exhibition.
Yes. And then one of the players got hit in the dick with a puck, and then the reporter was like, "Oh, he must have a big hog."
Yeah, there's over 700K for the state of Alaska. Yeah, that's why. They're not going to do. They'll have a minor league team. They have the Alaska Aces.
Yep. They can support a minor league team.
Yeah, I can't support a major. They don't have the
like a
corporate
minor league.
dollars.
You need like a minor league team. Only like 5,000, 6,000 can show up, and there's a little bit of subsidy from the big club. But for an NHL squad, you need 10 to 15,000 nightly. You look at Arizona's attendance; they were only getting
like 4,000,
yeah,
and then they were getting like 8 or 9 when they were at Gila River.
Yeah, that's not
like
enough.
I mean,
you can't
that's
go
the problem.
half
Like
capacity.
It was an embarrassment. The NHLPA is like, dude, you have to get an arena decision. I know Bettman wanted to stay with that as long as he could because of the sunken cost fallacy. Like Bettman he wanted to just he wanted that to work so fucking bad, and it's the greatest failure. Ibanez fly ball to center.
Out walk.
Straw gets under it. It's the catch, and we are down to the final 3 potential outs for Cleveland. They need 3 runs or more to keep alive in this game. Jimenez, Noel, and Hedges, and then the bottom of the order coming up.
What
Austin
happened to
Hedges?
Scoots?
I mean, you're not.
Oh, there's a base hit to left on the first pitch by Tyrone Taylor. Wow, that's kind of snuck up on me. Runners on first and second.
Scoots is in Florida. He might be in the middle of the hurricane. So
yeah, actually, I need to message Scoots. I'm gonna send a message to Scoots on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Thoughts and prayers for Scoots, and no thoughts and prayers for the Cowboys. So, they're already getting players. They're already getting players loose in the bullpen here. Alvarez, first and second, nobody out, takes a pitch in the dirt. It's 1-0. Alvarez looks locked in.
Here's the thing, man. Don't make fun of Scooter.
No,
He
he's
has his
not.
convictions. I'm the most annoying on clickbait. Come on, man.
You are the most annoying.
Exactly. Don't insult me like that, dude.
I
will be the most insufferable YouTuber ever.
Like, how do we even have a working relationship? Like, I'm just
because
like,
you're a
this
masochist.
dude. I know. I'm a masochist. I like sucking things. I'm a masticator. Alvarez fouls it back. It's 1-2. Suarez is battling right now. He is digging down deep, trying to get out of jams. This is a second. He's already up to 41 pitches. Is only bottom of the second. And that's why they got players up with the little stretchy things in the bullpen. Tree is the loudest asshole. Yeah, I've heard him fart. He's got some bass in those farts. Alvarez strikes out. Suarez is either going to walk you or strike you out. Perna is maximum insufferable.
I mean, when the Broncos are good, I could say that, but I mean, they've been miserable enough where it's just he's at least just mopey.
I'm the boring one. I'm the boring friend.
You are the equivalent of the rich kid with the PlayStation. Like, we're friends with you because you have something we don't have, and it's like, oh yeah, he's that guy.
He's a Giants fan. That's the only thing I have.
That's why, Steven. He's a Raiders fan.
I'm worse. I'm the kid on the baseball team that has the cool bat that everyone wants to use that they can't afford themselves.
You have the
Lindor takes a pitch. And it's 1-1 now with Lindor, 1 out, runners on first and second.
Yeah, Deb, you're not changing that. Trust me. I mean, you could torture him for years on end. He will not deny his love for the Cowboys.
We had a super chat that went by.
Yes, sir. Anti-RB. Bruins look flat as fuck. Was not pleased, to say the least, since it was 1 a.m. in Europe.
They battled back.
Yeah,
I mean, the Cats were just ready. Bad. Yeah. They got down 5-1 or some shit really early, and then they 6-4 at the end.
It was 6-2, but they were like garbage time goals.
Yeah. Selvala Sega Saturn was like $700 USD at launch. I remember that. Yep. That shit was crazy. And it would fucking flopped.
Yep. 3DO is also the same thing.
Oh, yeah. 3DO was crazy. PS2, every game system, I just waited for the market to normalize. Like, I got my Xbox Series X for 600 or something.
Grounded to first base. Torkelson's going to take it for the first out there. Jimenez is out. 2 more outs for Detroit to win.
Lindor struck out.
Whap, whap.
Alvarez and they're all biting on that fucking curveball, dude.
Dude, that curveball is deadly, dude.
Yeah, it's in the dirt every time. They can't lay off of it.
Also at the plate for Cleveland. Holton sets, delivers outside. Ball 1 on the changeup. So we're calling both games, as you don't know.
We are.
I'm calling both games.
Swing and a miss on the low changeup, strike 1.
Wow.
Got him to bite.
Is Detroit going to be 1 win away from the ALCS?
If it keeps up, yes.
Cray.
I mean, they had a good game. And this was a bullpen game. Noel fouls it off to the left-hand side. It's a 1-2 count. And they're probably going to have to bring up a pinch hitter because you're not bringing in Austin Hedges for your final out. Austin Hedges cannot hit shit.
Suarez throws high again. This is where he's going to go that off speed in the dirt again. Vientos, please lay off of it. Get yourself a 2-1 count.
Holton sets, looks the man off. No one on first. Delivers. Grounded, third base side. Vierling takes it. Easy Poe, and he's out at first base. It's 2 out, and the towels are coming out in Detroit. 1 more out, and Detroit will have a 2-1 series lead and a chance to get to the NLCS or the ALCS. Dude, a Tigers, Royals, and Padres Mets championship, that would feed enough families to solve world hunger. Oh my god.
It would. It would.
Like,
It would
I mean,
be the
honestly,
matchup.
like that would be the climate change that we need.
Viento slow roller to Bohm. That's going to be an infield hit, and the bases are loaded again. But
Oh.
Suarez continues to put himself in this jam. It feels like even with 2 outs, like it's still a tough assignment. You got Nimmo up now. Like Suarez is ending up in manageable positions, even though he's in jams, but he's capable of getting out of them.
Yep, and Detroit is down to their final strike on Cleveland. Hedges and an 0-2 count. Holton sets, fires, swing and a miss. Detroit wins in a shutout bullpen game. They are one game away from reinforcing Cleveland's choking legacy of failure and going back to the ALCS for the first time since, I believe, 2012.
Boy, the Tigers are fucking no joke, man. They are the hottest team. They were the hottest team coming in the playoffs. They surprised everyone by even getting here, and they're one win away.
They humiliated Houston, and they are doing the same to Cleveland. And Cleveland had a strong team, and it's just they can't hit anything. Like Tarek Skubal, he's dominant. This was their bullpen game, and they got dominated.
They almost traded fucking Skubal. Can you believe that?
Well, I mean, knowing the Tigers look, that like the prospects they would have gotten would have all been fucking elite.
Yeah. Burn, the best part is the Guardians have bullied the Tigers for years with weird magic BS in the regular season. Nimmo up, grounds off at out. Boy, if you're a Met and you think he's going to throw off speed, you gotta lay off it. He has not thrown any of those pitches for a strike. He's just throwing them right in the dirt. 2 outs. The Mets have loaded the bases again. The last thing you want to do is leave them loaded for a second time. That means you would leave the maximum on base through the first 2 innings. And Nimmo through the right side, and that's a ground out. The Mets have, in consecutive innings, cannot leave more runners on base. You can't leave more runners mathematically.
This is what
they've left 6 runners on base. Yeah. This is going to be one of those frustrating games.
Boys, I have terrible news. Velma has just been canceled. I know everyone's so sad about that. Velma, it's like some really bad Scooby-Doo knockoff or spinoff.
Oh.
It's a show. It's a really bad like Scooby-Doo show.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought you meant Velma did something like she had some racist tweets or something from 1986.
No.
And now
I mean, she probably would, but it's just usually how it goes.
Velma's been canceled. I'm not sure. Isn't that the Mindy Kaling show?
Yeah, that is. It's the bad one.
She was produced. Yeah, she produced it.
And it
sounds good in concept, but the thing is, like, to make Velma a good show, she's got to be hypersexualized. That's the only way you're gonna make it hot.
But the problem is, like,
watchable.
Here's the thing, though. Like, they turned it like into this, like, it was kind of hypersexualized, but they turned like her into a bisexual. They turned Daphne into a bisexual Asian girl. Like Shaggy's now apparently friend zoned by Velma, and there's no Scooby-Doo, which is the whole point of fucking Scooby-Doo.
Yeah,
and Fred's just like some pampered white dude who's like the butt of everyone's joke. So it's
they woke
it's not Scooby-Doo. It's pretty much it's what.
Oh, so Kaling herself was Velma. Yeah, like Velma needs to be the hot nerdy chick with huge like cans and a big ass. Drew Kashul at 5. What's your reaction if the Mets win the 2024 World Series? Probably stunned silence and maybe crying.
I know. Well, I think the critical drinker will be fine. That dude could just shit on a plate and get 1 million views. People love that dude. The Message.
Who's the critical drinker? I think I've watched him. I got to remember who.
With like a real loud British voice. He doesn't really show himself on camera. He always says the Message.
Oh yeah.
I see him every once in a while. He's all right.
How to fail at criticism. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the critical drinker is not a critical thinker. Yeah, I've heard of that guy. He's just a meme at this point. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wish I had his views. Mm-hmm. Has anyone seen Joker 2? Is it good? Should I go see it? Should I go see the Joker 2? I love the Joker.
Apparently, from what I've been hearing, it fucking sucks.
Really?
And like, yeah, like I mean, apparently they turned it into a musical, and the ending was so bad that it turned everyone off. Apparently, like it is the,
Wow.
apparently it is just an absolute. It's the polar opposite of the first Joker, and they
Everyone's saying
tried to
it's
like
shit.
Apparently, that's what I've heard. Like, apparently, like the ending is. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's just like it's. Ugh. I mean, do you want me to spoil the ending, guys? Because apparently, what I've heard, it's just it's fucking
don't. I haven't seen it, but like,
I haven't seen it either. But okay, I won't spoil it. But apparently, the ending sucks. That's all I'm gonna say.
I heard it's doo doo. Quintana. That's
I mean, I
slide out to right. Marte's got it.
Yep.
The Mets and the Phillies are the score is the same, but the efficiency is completely opposite. Boy, Comerica Park looks fucking beautiful in the sun. Like that midday sun really good. Like that's how you should have playoff baseball. I love afternoon baseball in the playoffs. That's how it should be, you know. Quintana facing Marsh. Only the Phillies have only had one base runner, and that was Realmuto, who walked. Jared Froman, they let the Tigers get hot, and Cleveland is getting burned alive in the process. Yeah, dude. At least they have the Browns to fall back on. Marsh covered in water again with his greasy hair. The greasiest of the greasy. 2-0 now to Marsh. Come on, Quintana. Go at him.
Oh, yeah, I did, man.
Marsh grounds to Alonso. Alonso's going to take it himself. 2 outs. Saints are starting Spencer Rattler at the QB position, the best quarterback in the draft.
Exactly. I mentioned the same on Twitter. The best QB in the 2024 class has arrived. And no, we are not talking about Drake May, even though he is starting. Spencer Rattler. He will lead. He's going to be like famous Jameis. He'll throw like 2 touchdowns and 5 picks. And I love it.
The Lim report says spoil the ending for Joker 2, you cowards. No, we will not. Because I don't know. I didn't see it.
Yeah,
so
I don't want to spoil
hot garbage.
And Schwarby's going to pop it up. It's going to stay in. I think it's just out. It stays out. It stays out.
That actually went over the net. That never happens. It's so hard to get a foul ball these days at games because of the net.
Yeah, because everyone just fights for it now.
Yeah. Especially if it's a historic home run ball. You know, that guy that
the 500 home run ball. They're having lawsuits about that.
No, the 50 on
50 home run ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like they're what, that he tackled the dude or something?
It was like a kid saying it got stolen from him when he tried to grab it, and they're trying to auction it off, and that's being held up for that reason.
Really? What a little shit. Yeah. Like I saw that little nerd kid, like he got beat to the ball fair and square. The guy fell on it, and there's no rules to
maybe he's just trying to be Zach Campbell. I don't know.
Oh no, dude. Bailey Riker, 3 things guaranteed in life: death, taxes, and Joe Flacco refusing to retire. Yep.
Yeah, apparently it's I haven't seen the actual footage, so I couldn't tell you. As I said, I've heard it's fucking terrible. I might watch it when it comes out, on demand, but it's apparently they hated the audience it built with it. They thought it's okay, we're just going to change everything from the original Joker. I'm like, why? I mean, you already have a story of him slowly grooming Harleen Quinzel into just her, his servant. That's your thing. That's the story you have. It's right there. And then you turn it into just Apparently, Harley is just like another patient at the hospital, and just it turns into a musical number. Like what?
They should have made it about how he actually gets out of prison.
Yeah, gets out and becomes a crime lord. That's what
Yeah,
it should
yeah.
be. Like it
how
should
he
be like
becomes
him
an
just
underworld
motivated
boss.
just to cause chaos and just upend the system that fucked him over. There you go. There's your story.
Super easy. Jared Froman, what makes this more enjoyable as a Tigers fan myself is that Detroit is beating Cleveland at their own game. I guess maybe Joaquin didn't read the script all the way. He was
They
just
didn't
like,
do
okay,
a pre-screen release. Yeah, that's probably why. Because they realized
'Cause
everyone
they
said
knew
this
it was
fucking
gonna be
sucks.
shit.
Change the
And
script.
Schwarber's going to strike out. And the
Oh,
Mets
good
are
pitch.
through 3. 0-0 after 3 or 2.5.
Yep, they didn't
Come
do a
on,
pre-ski
Mets.
reportedly for Joker 2. Yep, I heard that. And the Penguin, I think there is a movie. I think it's on Max. It's like a series. Like apparently, like he does a good job as the Penguin.
Who was the Penguin? Who plays the Penguin? Colin. What's his name?
Colin
Farrell.
He does a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joker 2 was so bad. Everyone's hating on the Joker.
I prefer when it wasn't even clear he was the Joker or just the inspiration. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Like, apparently, like, it's a weird theory. I'm not sure. But I'm not sure.
Tigers win
The gritty
again.
Tigs. It's those damn gritty Tigs. There goes the neighborhood.
I love me some
let in
Tig
those
gritties.
Tig old gritties. Oh, actually, Scooter's saying a whole bunch of tornadoes around me currently.
Oh, wow. Is he hunkered? He probably has a bunker. Did he just say on Twitter?
Yeah, I said it in the private chat.
In the chat? All right. That's the downside of living in Florida. You know, you get nice weather, and then you get hot ball sweat weather,
and
then
the
you
hurricanes.
get, like there's only 2 months out of the year that Florida is like amazing, and then that's in February and March.
Here's the problem, Mickey. Why would you tie into the Dark Knight trilogy when it's based in the late 70s, early 80s?
Yeah,
It's on a different time period.
yeah. It doesn't make any sense. You know, maybe what's his name? The Heath Ledger Joker is his Arthur Fleck's son.
Or son, or like just an inspiration. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, a copycat of some
Yeah.
kind. Yeah, the
Like, it's
Joker onto itself.
Like they pass it on, like is like, you know, like somebody's like, okay, like if you ever heard of Captain Falcon, like in the anime, they pass down Captain Falcon to another person. Maybe he passes down the Joker to one of his top associates or something. I don't know.
Something like that. I don't know. The Joker movie with the first one was so good. It was just such a good standalone movie. Like you didn't even have to know anything about Batman to know that
it was a story about the human psyche, about a man trying to, you know, make his way in the world and just getting broken to the point where he just snaps. Like people can relate to that shit. And it had a great score. It was haunting, methodical, like it made you think about shit. And apparently now this one's just like, nah.
It was a lot about the system.
We related to the the incels are relating too much to it. But so let's fuck it up. That's probably what it was.
That
you know, they love throwing around the word incels and like for anything.
Those damn incels. They're always fucking not getting laid and doing stuff.
Yeah. The faux nice guys.
What's crazy is in this time, there's been more voluntary, like people are hooking up less than ever. Because
Gen Z
porn.
is apparently a lot more conservative. Like they're not as like they're more abstinent. I mean, it could be porn. I think that's a big thing. I think
they
it's
just like porn.
It's the fear of rejection. It's online dating. It's a lot of stuff. Like
they're very scared.
I mean,
our generation, we were like, dude, we gotta fuck. We're so bored. We don't have anything else. But these video games are cool.
I mean, if you weren't doing anything else, it's just like you got mocked.
Yeah,
That's the
It's like,
problem.
oh, you don't like vagina? What's wrong?
It's like, are you gay, bro? Are you
Yeah,
gay?
We turn
Are
it-
you fag? That's pretty much what they said. I know you can make
Yeah.
fun, cancel me for that. That's what they said back.
That's what we said. That's
Yeah,
what we
it's like
said.
it's like you called people fags, you called people retarded. That's just what people said.
You didn't call them retarded fags, though. You didn't do that. And Alonso walks and gets on to start the inning.
I mean,
Suarez already up
you
in
might call
58.
people fagtards though.
Ooh, you were brutal in Pittsburgh, huh?
No,
Prolin,
I mean
6443 came for
the
sports
internet.
baseball.
The
got
internet
the
call people
big
like
movie.
that all the time.
Dude, the internet before policing and politically correct
Oh, dude,
was
it was the
wide
Wild
open.
West.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
dude.
awful. Yeah,
It was great. It was great if you knew what you were doing and didn't do anything stupid. That was the thing. Because like if you were like out there and you acted stupid, you were gonna get shit. I mean, that's how Christian came to be. And
It
the
was
problem is
so
like they found
anonymous.
his shit on there, and then it just
Yeah,
he reacted the wrong way, and it turned into this huge saga. And,
it was so anonymous back then, though. Like you could talk
Oh, yeah.
shit and you could say awful things, and no one could ever trace it back to you. You're like, you don't. You all you can find out is my IP,
Oh, yeah.
and then even then.
oh, dude, Call of Duty servers, you weren't a man until you got called a faggot. I mean, everyone says this. It's like, and you started calling that. It's like, oh, it's like, dude, I made it. Yes, and they do it over the
They
stupidest
accept
shit
me
too.
now.
I mean, it was even worse if you were black. Good God! Like
Yeah,
it just,
God.
it's just edgelords. It's like they're throwing N bombs left and right. Like I didn't do this shit. I didn't care, but like there were a lot of people that did. Like they make monkey noises and like talk about watermelon, like stereotypes. That's just how the internet was.
The thing is, it's like now because you can't even say shit back because the censor filters are so sensitive. Like back then, like if you were black or a minority, you could really rip into someone who called you a slur. Now you can't really clap back because you're going to get muted for talking back to them. Like, yes, you can report the offender, but like
They're not going to do it though.
Yeah,
That's
you
no
used to be
chance.
able to clap back.
And I'll just get another account.
Noah Smith, it was a bright sunny day, afternoon in the fall, only if my Guardians could hit the damn ball. And Lim Report says, still okay to say someone cries like a... No, even that is getting
Swinging a
canceled. Like
miss
you
on
can't
Iglesias.
even call someone a pussy. Like it's like, oh yeah, you're saying that women are weak. You can't fat shame. That's done.
Drew Kashal, Gen Alpha, like they're just stuck on iPads.
Yeah. Yeah. Fat shaming is over. Like you can't say anything. And then
Well, you can fat
Iglesias
shame a
just struck
man.
out.
The thing is, like you,
Yeah,
if you,
but
like,
a woman,
oh, you can
her
a woman,
body,
dude,
her
you're
choice.
gone. But if you're a man, you're fat. Oh, dude, you're getting shit on left and right, dude. I get called a fat ass all the time. I get called a fat fuck. Trust me. I get Ozempic jokes in the comments like, oh, you're taking Ozempic? It's like, I'm dead serious. No Ozempic. Like, why would I take Ozempic? Because the same
What's
thing with
crazy is
Ozempic. It's
there's-
like, I know people who take Ozempic. It's like they're fucking miserable. Why the hell would I want that? I love food too much to be on Ozempic.
What's crazy is there's an account on Instagram that's disturbing comments, and it's just all the most disturbing shit. And they still say fucked up shit, and I'm just like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, 90s internet, baby. It's
Smear
still
the
alive.
queer?
Well,
I didn't play that, but I think South Park probably.
everyone calls it. They call it something else now. Oh, there's a double play ball, and they still
It's
got
short. Stott like had a bad throw.
it, and that's gonna end the third. What was I saying about? Damn, Mets do not score with Turner. Fucking almost fucked the ball right there, but they had so much time.
Yeah. Oh, if
They
it were
still
Alec
got
Boehm, that's going in
JD.
the outfield.
Yeah, JD Martinez will slow up the line.
Hey, dude, H-Ferg, hey, nothing wrong with that, man. If you want to lose weight, you'll know when you're ready.
That's what I'm saying. Like in high school, we were brutal to each other, but sometimes like teasing and bullying makes you motivated to get them to shut the fuck up.
Sometimes it could. Sometimes it breaks people, though. You got to be careful.
It does.
Has that been on the extreme bullying end? It's not fun because it's just like everyone. It's like it's just a wall and you can't relate
you
to
made
people.
it. You were stronger.
Oh, dude, I was suicidal for years. Are you fucking kidding me?
Really?
I broke. Oh
You
yeah,
made
this
it.
was like.
Now
Did I
you
make
bully
it though?
NFL teams.
Here's the thing: most people that are bullied become bullies. That's just how
true.
life
And
goes.
you bully
Look
the
at mods on the
Cleveland
internet. They
Brown-
just use the power because they were probably shit on as kids. That's how it goes.
Oh yeah, Reddit. P. Willie Media says, as someone who was born after 2000, I want to see the Subway World Series so badly, but I can't trust Aaron Judge and the Yankees in the postseason.
No, nobody wants the Yankees in the World Series. Fuck the Yankees. I hope
No,
the Royals win.
Fuck the Yanks. Van Man 29397 Puerto Ricans fat shame the woman running for governor of PR. We call her Jabba the Hutt's ex-girlfriend. If you don't believe me, I'll send you the pic. Yeah, maybe things are a little bit old school in Puerto Rico.
Well,
I'm just saying, like,
Latinos are very conservative. They're notoriously conservative.
the thing is, it's like, okay, openly fat shaming someone is pretty bad, but like just making a joke or I don't know. There's a line somewhere. Like
is it
malicious.
Wanda Vasquez Garced? She's not super fat.
Malicious bullying is a problem, but like prodding someone to get motivated, like that's a little different. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying, like, if someone were to tease me and tell me I'm too skinny, I would probably, like, that's what happened to me. One time I was in line for a steak and cheese, and this guy called me Stick Man. And I was like, oh, fuck, I'm that skinny. He's like, hey, Stick Man, can I borrow $1? And so I went to the gym and I fucking worked out for like 6 months to try to bulk up. And then one day I went back to that store. I was like, yeah, this fucker's not going to call me Stick Man. I'm fucking cut now. And then I saw him call a fat guy Stick Man. He literally called everybody Stick Man. It's like, shit. I just spent 6 months in the gym fucking downing protein shakes, and this dude calls everyone Stick Man.
We need the Padres. No, we need the Mets in the World Series for this man right here. We bullied our friend because he was smelly until he started using. I mean, that's different.
Yeah,
though.
see,
you're actually
that's
doing
like you're helping someone there. Like, if they don't want to take it politely, you got to bully them. Okay, you don't want a friend that stinks.
Well, there's something
like, hey,
bullying
bro.
works sometimes. I remember the Lightning. We bullied them into winning back-to-back cups.
Yeah.
John on the
we
mound
need a
against
middle
Trent
ground
Turner.
between cancel culture and complete chaos. Unfortunately,
Not
Elon
happening.
Musk prefers the unfunny troll.
I mean, here's the thing about Twitter after Musk. Like, people say Twitter was good back in the day. No, it was fucking cancer. It was like it was
Jack
garbage
Doyle?
to begin with. Now it's just cancer with bots and porn. Like, it's the same shit. Like, the For You page, it's just like it's either like the most insufferable lefty that does wrong shit or the most insufferable race baiting shit that's wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, fuck. Do I really have to see another end wokeness thing on my fucking feed? I don't care. Get it the fuck off my feed. I'm here for sports.
Oh, it is an algorithm now.
Well, MKI. The problem is I have to use it. I have to use it for networking.
Yeah, I know. We both have to use it.
That's the way we communicate with all the creators.
And we have to talk shit. Drew Kashul, kids born in 2006, 2007 are graduating high school this year. That's fucking unbelievable. I mean, my kids are adults. Van Man says, Tree, I sent you the pics. She was under FBI watch. Wow.
Oh.
For fat shaming? Trey Turner found, dude, Suarez and Quintana are almost like the same pitcher. Like but Quintana's just been more efficient.
Yeah, I see it. Oh, yeah. This is like Jenny Gonzalez, I think it is.
Oh.
She kind of does look like Jabba the Hutt.
That is funny. Lefties hate Musk, but they're still on Twitter, Just like when Jack Doyle ran it, a whole bunch of conservatives were on it. It's like
most of them left for like once Trump left. And then the problem with the lefties is they've tried creating different platforms. Threads was a thing for like 3 days. Blue Sky was a thing for 3 days. Mastodon was a thing for 3 days. Nobody goes on it because they suck. And and the problem is I try using the following page, but the problem is if you're on mobile, you don't have a following page. You're just on the For You.
Sorry, I'm getting text.
It's all good, man.
Harper's up. Did he go?
Well, Demetrius, social media just creates a platform to the dumbest people on the internet, as in me, this guy, and everyone else in the world. We're all opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one, and they're all fucking stupid.
Not everyone has an asshole. You know that? Some people have colostomy bags.
Well, that's usually by health concerns.
Threads
That's the
is
only thing.
just Tinder 2.0. What is? I haven't been on Threads. Like
I've never
Threads
been on
is
Threads.
yeah, it's just not good.
Here's the thing: like, if like Twitter goes down, I'm not joining anything else. I'm like, fuck you. I'm done. I'm not dealing with this shit.
Yeah.
And the thing is,
I'm
I
on
also
Instagram.
I also use Twitter because like I also for like overlays. Like there's stuff there like for sports ball to research that.
Mm-hmm. All right. There's 2-1 to Hopper. 5 point. V-Man says 5 points sent you the tweet. It was for bribery. When did I tweet? What did I send you? Harper takes a ball at the top of the zone. It is now 3-1. Threads has a lot of titties. I'll say that. I have not seen any titties on Threads.
So is it like the porn? Is it like nudes in bio? Is it like that?
Yeah. OnlyFans detected. That's always a funny comment. 3-1 to Harper, and he's going to walk. That's a second base runner for the Phillies. And it's top of the fourth. 1 down, Harper on first.
I said, Joseph, I think like the problem is like that people used it for like 3 days and they realized there were no features on it. And it's like, why am I here?
Blue Ski. What's Blue Ski?
Blue Sky. It's like it's another Twitter imitation.
Oh.
And the problem is like Twitter has porn too. The problem is like Twitter became fucking shit the moment like Tumblr decided to ban porn, and then all the Tumblr rights came to YouTube, Twitter,
and Castellanos hits it deep to left, and that's going to be over the head. That's a ground rule double, and that's going to actually prevent a run from scoring, and that is trouble for the Mets. It is now second and third with only 1 out.
It's a matter of time, unfortunately.
Yeah. Suarez is pitched like shit, but the Mets keep chasing balls in the dirt. And Quintana's pitched well, but he finally makes a mistake up to Castellanos, who catches a ball that was right in the middle, and it bounced up and hit the rail. Oh, it's not a ground rule double. Interesting. Ooh, 1 out. You might as well look. Well, Bohm. You got to go after Bohm here. Ball low. Yeah, he's going to nibble here.
It's not chasing the changeup. I mean, it's Bohm right
Realmuto's
now.
on deck. You got it. Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Bohm. Just let him strike out. Just let him strike out. Get a little pop up in the infield.
A major leaguer.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, if Alec Bohm fucks up here, dude, it would be hilarious to see Philly's reaction. And the problem is they talk about like not bullying people, and then they immediately bully the shit out of Alec Bohm for fucking up.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Come on, Mets. Get out of this jam. It's getting tense here. Pitch. Boom. In the dirt. 3-0. Better get somebody up in the pen. This is a bullpen game for both teams. Quintana's up to 62 pitches. I feel like the Mets have blown some opportunities in this game. You know, they could have easily been up by a couple runs.
I mean,
3-0 gets a strike over.
Work, man. I mean, he was taking that the whole way. I mean, your 3-0 count, unless you get some like a meatball, you're taking that pitch.
Yeah. Quintana looks at the runners. Looks at Castellanos. Throws 3-1, grounded behind. Nope, it's 3-2 now.
Well, has a chance to get the second out, and that'd be crucial.
Come on now. Let's work it, Quintana.
I'm a little bit behind you now.
Okay.
So it's all good. You're the one reacting, so it's all good to me.
Mets fans waving those orange towels. Mm-hmm. Tense moments here at Citi Field. Oh, yeah. That guy, the Mexican mayor, He was touring victims of the earthquake or some shit, and then he gets decapitated.
You got to probably defy the cartel.
Quintana pitches, boom, ground to third, and fucking Vientos eats it. He couldn't make a decision.
He was trying to throw
and
home,
that ends up
and
scoring a run.
Oh, dude, internet safe spaces. Oh, we used to make fun of hog boxes all the time. The problem is that they want everywhere to be a safe space. When everywhere's a safe space, no one is. It depends, because the problem is if you disagree with certain things, it turns into a hostile area. Vientos fucked the ball.
He wasn't gonna get Harper at third.
Oh yeah, a bunch of porn bots. Oh yeah, I did see that about the decapitation. I could actually show you this.
I wonder if that's a real story. Is that like a real story?
Apparently, the Mexican cartel, it's a decapitated. Yeah, it is real. Apparently, like you see the pictures of the decapitated mayor.
Oh, okay. Then it's real. That's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'm not going to vacation in Juarez anytime soon. Okay. I might go to Cancun, though. I'm actually going to Mexico next month. Just not. I'm going to resort in Baja. All right. Now like Quintana's having trouble locating.
I'm seeing the decapitated head. It's
not good.
It's pretty bad. Yeah. Okay. It's not safe for this stream. Let's just put it that way.
Why would you? I don't ever look at shit like that. I'm not big into like egregious violence. I know what's in that shit. I mean, I'll look at it if I have to, but you know.
Yeah, that's not.
Quintana 2-0 count. This is bad for the Mets. The Mets are in trouble.
Yeah,
I feel like they have a bunch of runs in them, but like
my back shot videos are on my OnlyFans. No joke. It was deleted, but it's like there's an OnlyFans like archive on like for a Mexican decapitation.
That's a pop up on the infield. No, Marte is running. It's not going to be deep enough. That's a perfect outcome right there.
Yep.
You needed that. You got to minimize the damage
playing
here.
On his feet anyway, so he wouldn't have gone.
2 outs now. Now you can go after Stott, but Stott's a good hitter. Stott's a gritty hitter. 2 down now. Runners on first and third. Phillies lead 1-0. Top of the fourth, 2 down. Bryson Stott, lefty matchup. Quintana's, if he gets into a jam next inning, they've got to you got to consider going to the bullpen.
Just breaking news to Michael Pittman Jr. is dealing with the back injury.
Oh, wow. What, a football player's injured? No way.
Yep, I know. Crazy.
Quintana, 0-1 count. Gets the sign. Alvarez emails him the sign. Throws outside. Couldn't get him to chase. I would say the Phillies are much more disciplined than the Mets have been at the plate. Even though the Mets have walked more, the Mets have been chasing a lot of bad pitches.
I mean, the Phillies have always been about like the long ball.
That's a flare to center, and
it's
Taylor's underneath it, and the Mets get out of the inning. So they're trailing 1-0.
Got a little bit of bleeding, but you were able to stop it.
This is where the Mets make their move. They got to answer here. There were no hard hit balls. Like the fucking there was one single or a double by Castellanos, but that's about it. All right. Here we go. Bottom of the fourth. And when does the Rangers game start?
I want to say probably 7:30.
Rangers and Penguins start at 7:30. So we got an hour till puck drop on the NHL
Yeah,
season for
buddy.
both of our teams.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts on Spencer Rattler getting a start? He's going to suck. I don't know. Spencer, he should be actually decent. But he's still a rookie. So no matter what, he's still a rookie. All right, Mets, got to get this run back. You know, last game was pretty much a cruise. And this game has
It's a
not
grind.
been
That's baseball. That is baseball, dude.
All right. Get up and get a snack real quick.
Do what you got to do, sir. So I'm just working on a little sports ball in the meantime. A couple injuries popped up.
Oh, blood for the blood god.
Yep.
Blood for the blood god. I don't have many snacks. I haven't gone grocery
No
shopping
snacks.
for a while.
No snacks.
I got very
Uh-oh.
unhealthy snacks. All I have is candy. That's not good.
Oh, no. Not the candy.
Not the candy.
Anything but candy.
Anything but candy.
How horrible.
I don't keep bread in the house either.
I don't really have bread either. Like I don't have bread. So like as I said, I don't blame you. Like I feel like bread just like bloats. Like I have candy in the house. I do fruit too, but I have a lot of like just food, like meals, meat.
Yeah. I've got some Factor meals. Those are good, low calorie meals. I cannot.
I usually do
believe
protein
Suarez-
bars if I want something quick.
I have no idea how Suarez has made it through 4 innings without giving up a run. That shit is wild. Marte takes a pitch. That's why he's getting calls on the outside.
That could have gone either way.
0-1 to Marte, bottom of the 4th. Marte stands in there, takes a ball. Mets need base runners and they need clutch hits. Mets have 4 hits, and the Phillies only have 1 fucking hit, and the Mets are losing. Marte fouls it back. Yeah, Suarez has 6 strikeouts, all swinging, because they look like fastballs. Marte fouls one off. I've had Raising Canes. There's a couple here in Virginia, and Marte, wow. Cannot believe that wasn't a strike. 2-2 now. And Marte fouls it off his foot. 2-2. Marte walked in his first at bat. He's 0 for 0. Suarez in the windup. Deals. Marte fights off that fucking sinking curveball.
That
One of
is
the
tough to
rare
lay
Mets.
off.
Yeah, one of the rare Mets that can stay off of that shit.
Or fight it off. Be able to get low enough to hit it.
Yeah, get down low and get it. Suarez again, 2-2 count. Marte almost hits Marte. It's 3-2. Take your base. Take your base. Marte has a big gold Mickey Mouse around his neck. That's pretty funny.
It's like the Dodgers.
Tyrone
their
Taylor.
Mickey ring.
Yep. Marte takes strike 3. Suarez kept nibbling on that inside corner. He finally got one over the plate, and Marte thought it was a ball, and now he struck out. couldn't even fight it off.
Man, he probably couldn't feel it. I mean, that's a tough pitch because you think it's going inside.
Yeah, and it stayed on the plate.
Yeah, because it's just like you're thinking like, okay, it's gonna tilt, and then it doesn't.
Tyrone Taylor had a single earlier. It was an infield hit, and he's 1 for 1. He has not been good in the postseason, but it's between him and Bader. And Taylor is going to pop it up to right, and that's going to be another out. And they're making it easy on Suarez here. Beast Metal 1989. So why does the bring out your dead voice sound like Dana Snyder? I keep saying Master Shake and a pile of bodies in the danger cart being dragged along by Meatwad during the sports ball injury.
No, that's
Bring
Eric
out
Idle
your
from
dead.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Come on, man. Have you ever seen that
Bring
movie?
out your dead. Yes. And Alvarez to center, and that's going to be 3 up, 3 down for Suarez. Son of a bitch. He's starting to annoy me. He's not pitching well, but the Mets are the trouble here. The Mets are the trouble.
Drink. I'll be right back.
All right, top of the 5th. Mets trailing. Very thankfully only down 1. The drama here is palpable. MKI Sports says, I ate biscuits with gravy. The chairs here, the side chair, turn to the side. It's amazing because the Mets had a great game at the plate yesterday. They were very clutch today. They're swinging all over the place. They had a very aggressive approach last game, and that's not going to work with Suarez. You got to stay back now. I think through the next time through the lineup, they'll calm it down. Hopefully their coaches are telling them, get your shit together. This is a different game, different pitcher. It's not last night, but we'll see. It's hard to just switch approaches, especially when it's the next game. Who do I think wins game 4, Padres versus Dodgers? What's the pitching matchup there? I forget who's the pitchers. I think it's a bullpen game. I don't know. It's Padres at home. They have the opportunity to close it out. I'm going to say that the Dodgers probably win it, though, because they're just not going to go down without a fight. They're a tough out. Just like the Phillies are a tough out. It's Cease versus bullpen. Ooh. This would be the game. This would be the game where, even though it's Dylan Cease, one of the best pitchers in the fucking game, where the Dodgers somehow win it. Yeah, Dodgers tried their best. They made it close right at the 3rd, and then they just stopped scoring after that. The Padres knuckled down. As far as I'm concerned, the only matchup that I care about is the one I'm watching right now, is the Mets and the fucking Phillies. And then, you never want the Dodgers to win, but yeah, it's like the Yankees and the Dodgers. You all root against them. I'd rather see the Royals, the Guardians, or the Tigers come through there. But it's not my concern. My concern is the game that's in front of me right now. All right, boys. Come on, let's hold them. Fox, Sunday, Iowa versus Washington.
That's going to be a barn burner. Fucking Iowa.
Yeah.
The Steelers of college football.
Yes. The Steelers of college football.
Ain't that the truth?
He pops open a Diet Coke.
Yes, sir. Bear the beer.
Quintana, strike to Wilson.
Couldn't hold up his swing there on the high fastball.
Weston Wilson. I wonder if that guy likes to fish. Quintana again, strike 2.
Are you stereotyping? How dare you?
He's got tats and his name is Weston. I think he likes to fish.
Maybe he likes BMX. Maybe he likes dirt bikes and ATVs.
He likes Metal Militia. Dave Mira, he's a fan. Iowa has a good defense, says Deb. They probably do. They cannot score. And Quintana purposely throws it way up in the zone at 1 and 2. He's setting up a pitch here. Set up pitch. Now he's going to go to
Go low and
that
away,
curve
probably
ball.
on that curve.
But Weston Wilson, he's a smart guy.
The problem is, how's it going
ready.
to look at the plate?
Yeah, and yep, he knew exactly what it was. He set it up, and sometimes if you're a smart baseball player, now is the wild card. I would go back to that pitch, get him to chase it. He did, but he didn't execute. Now I got 3-2. He did, but he didn't get it over. Thought he would chase it, but it was a little too obviously outside. All right, 3-2. Fastball. Yep, and that's line to center, and Taylor's going to get underneath it, and that's 1 out. Good pitching right there from Quintana. The top of the
He got
fifth.
a good wood on it, just right to him.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing you can do there. Did his job.
Eloise Mizeric. 5 and U-Tree. Can I get a shout out for Syracuse University? We almost cracked the AP top 25. All right, go ahead, Syracuse. The orange. Not
I know
orange
Pitt
men.
made the
That
top
would get us
25,
yes.
and I'm not happy about that because
they don't deserve it.
Pitt always loses when they're in the top 25. That's the problem.
It's a curse of being ranked.
Ooh, Pernis curse will landed on the Broncos. Good. I mean, they're just cursed in general. They shouldn't be 3-2.
How are they over 500? That's crazy. They should not.
Well, because they shouldn't have beat the Buccaneers. I don't know what happened there, but the problem is the Raiders suck and the Jets were in deep rain. We need Matt Vasgersian to say Santa Maria. I know, like in Game 5, like in one of the broadcasts when the Dodgers scored, you hear Matt Vasgersian screaming in another, like, "It's gone!" Like he's not even on the broadcast.
1-2 now to Marsh as he fouls one back. This is a hitter you need to go after right now. You got the top of the order coming up. Strike 3 on the outside corner. There you go.
Good pitch.
Quintana, 2 outs with another strikeout. And that's going to bring up Schwarber, the dangerous Kyle Schwarber, but it's the lefty-lefty matchup. That was Greg Bird. Yeah, that was a tough pitch right there. Marsh did not think it was a strike, but yeah, he got gotted. Quintana to Schwarber, hits him right in the fat of the back. And that is not what you wanted to do there.
Out of the park.
But still, you don't want that with the bot. You don't want to bring Trey Turner up. Jesus. Yankee legend Greg Bird. Oh, right on his lat. His latissimus dorsi.
At least it hit muscle, and because it's still black and blue. Even he knows it's like it hurts like hell.
It looks like Reed Garrett's up.
Yep.
Reed Garrett's bald. Had no idea. Quintana facing Turner. Here it is, and that's a strike 1. Bottom dropped out of that changeup. Fooled him. Ahead of the batter. 2 outs now. 0-1 count. Runner on first. Quintana, 83 pitches. Facing Trey Turner, who's 0 for 2. Another pitch. Squibbed, and that is going to be foul. 0-2 now to Turner. Basically, Suarez and Quintana are the same pitcher. Like, they've pitched the same way. They kind of have similar stuff. Sweeping, curveball, sweeping, changeups. Interesting pitching matchup. Here we go, 0-2. Throw it in the dirt. Here it is. Yep, he missed outside on purpose with the changeup.
He was just trying to get him.
You're not going to give anybody something to hit right there. You're not going to try to dot him up or challenge him. If you're going to do that, you want to bring it low and in, but they were going low out with the target anyways. This is probably a fastball up. Nope, got him. Struck him out. All right, bottom of the 5th we go. 5 effective innings for Quintana. The Mets need some runs. We got top of the order here.
Got to help him.
Lindor, Vientos, and Nimmo.
Well, the fortunate thing is Suarez might be maxing out his pitch count. So you
He's
might
at his limit.
He's at like 80 pitches. So he may go one more inning, and then you're getting to the bullpen.
Yeah, this is where you want to make your move if you're the Mets. And there's no tomorrow. You know, you don't want to think that there's a tomorrow. You want to get the lead and then use your bullpen to whatever the max configuration is. You don't care about usage. You don't care about, who pitched yesterday. Maton's not going to come in. You've got Garrett available. I don't know if you can pitch Stanek. That's the only question mark.
You're
is
probably going
Stanek
Drew
pitched?
Peterson. Drew Peterson, you're probably going.
Yeah, but you have a lefty starting lineup, so you can go.
And you have
to the
Edwin
righty.
Diaz. He's on 2 days rest, so he's full ready to go.
I could see Mendoza going for a 6-out save for sure. With if somehow the Mets get the lead, with
We'll
Diaz.
See though.
Yeah. For me, a closer needs to come on with the clean inning, nobody on. Like that's when they do their best. Is a 2-run lead with nobody on to start the inning. As long as they don't start fucking walking people, Hey, Alex Arenado said he asked his crush to be his girlfriend, and she said yes.
There
Let's
you
go.
Congrats, man.
A rare
Dude,
W, boys.
We get dubs in the chat. Let's go.
Yeah. What's her OnlyFans?
You're funny.
I'm just saying. She could have an OnlyFans. All right. I'm just teasing. Hey guys, that stripper really liked me. I'm sure that she did.
Yeah. I had to pay her $50 and then she talked to me. Dude, it's awesome. Ain't that the truth?
We're about 45 minutes away from puck drop here. The New York Rangers versus the Pittsburgh Penguinos. What's my OnlyFans? I thought you were supposed to start an OnlyFans, Tree. Did you ever?
I am procrastinating on that as long as I can.
You should.
No, I mean that's the only punishment.
We're gonna have to call you out for that.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not doing a fucking OnlyFans.
I
got to figure out what I want to do with it
on my phone. It's feet.
Because like, well, I would do. I mean, I'd probably do like something like urination related. Because it's like fuck it. It's me peeing near trees. I mean, I don't think you technically have to put porn on there, right?
No, you can. Yeah, it's a subscription.
I'll just do cooking shit or just beer or whatever. I don't know.
All right, Lindor, 1-0. Strike. Takes it. 1-1 to Lindor. 0 for 2. 2 strikeouts against. See, he keeps fucking. He can't hit that pitch. He's bid on it all game. He's our best player, dude. Like he's not reading it off the hand, which is fine. I mean, if he's gonna chase it, but it's been rough. And then now he hits a double off of the same pitch. Now of course he hits a double.
I mean, that might be a triple.
He's gonna
stay. It's a stand up.
Wow, how he even caught that?
Yeah, but
he went down and got it.
There's your runner.
Yep. Just don't listen to my criticism. I said, hey, you can't catch up to that pitch. He immediately.
Hey, you should reverse jinx. It's reverse jinxing, man. This is what reverse jinxing does.
Mm-hmm. It was that same off-speed pitch, but he got down low and skirted it down the line. Skirt, and that went deep into the corner
too. I mean, he could have just walked to second base.
Yeah, he still had trouble with it.
Well, I mean, it took a weird bounce.
Vientos takes a strike. And the other problem with that off-speed pitch is really hard to generate any type of power off it unless it's up, and Suarez hasn't thrown it up to anybody. He's been really good keeping it down. That's 1-1.
Yeah.
I don't think
There's
you
a chance
Vientos here.
Yeah. No, don't bunt Vientos. He's 2 for 2. He's your best hitter.
Yeah,
You are
yeah,
not
yeah.
bunting him.
I know that, but like, say if you had Iglesias up, you might bunt him.
Yeah, I mean, if
Yeah.
you were bottom of the order, you might bunt. But the problem is, I don't know if you want a small ball at
He
this
fouls
early.
it off himself. Yeah, fouled it off himself.
That's a tough pitch, though.
Yeah,
The
Perna has
changeup.
a lot of. You're right, Deb. Perna has many overdue punishments.
Oh yeah, like Perna's punishments, Gracia's punishments. I try to keep up on my punishments.
Yeah, I mean, you get
So,
paid.
like, I mean,
to
I did the
get
Chipotle
punished.
one. I did that a week after. I did the Burrow one
Yes.
the week after. To count, the
Vientos
curveball
takes
in
the
the dirty
ball.
held.
2-2.
I think they realize he's going with a lot of low stuff. He's just trying to get him to bite. And I think they're seeing it. The thing is, they're probably going to try and shorten up. If it doesn't dip, swing. They're going to try and like at least get singles off him.
No,
Don't
Suarez
aim for
steps
power.
off. Suarez steps off. Can't get a pitch call in. The crowd is going crazy. They're in a frenzy. 2-2. Nobody out. Suarez, 87 pitches on the night, and it's only the top of the fifth or bottom of the fifth. My bad. Vientos takes a ball up.
Oh,
3-2 now.
He missed his target. He's trying to
Perna
get him
does have to
swing.
watch all of Coach, and that's going to take a long time.
Mm-hmm. He made a
has to
lot of
do-
money, though.
Emu Perna. Oh, yeah. To make up for y'all missing my tweet. And Vientos fouls it off himself. I forgot about that tree has Emu Perna. $496.22. Wow, that is crazy amount of. That's a crazy super chat.
496.
There are 4 games today, Anakin. Nimmo on
that's
deck.
bullshit, man. You should sue.
Vientos fouls it
Get
off
that money
again.
back, dude.
Yeah, you should sue it. You should
He's
take
trying
it
to
out
fight.
of Perna's asshole.
Yeah, you should. He'd probably like that, though, so be careful. Yep, Anakin, there are 4 games today. 2 of them are playing later. I think Yankees-Royals starts at 7. No, what?
Vientos takes the ball outside. It's first and second.
Oh.
Here we go with this shit.
He got it to bite.
Again. Do
That's
not
a
leave
great
runners
idea.
on base. You
Well,
guys
you're
got
getting to the heart of the order. You got Alonso
Yep.
coming up, and it's a chance for him to be a playoff hero. He doesn't even have to hit it
V-Man
hard.
sent
Just hit
me-
like a little, just hit it like a line drive to left center. And then just get Lindor home, tie the game.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is Nemo. Alonso's fourth.
Nemo. Take a
0 for
walk
1
if
with
he
a
gives
walk in
it
the
to you.
fourth.
He's been
Solid
wild.
stats in this postseason. No, he's not wild. He's just trying to get him to bite on the low shit.
Yeah. I wonder, they probably have somebody up in the pen right now. This is where the Mets make their move here. I've been saying it all night. I've been saying it for years. Nimmo takes a ball up and in. That almost hit him. First and second, nobody out. Bottom of the fifth. Nimmo up with 2 runners on. Lindor on second. Vientos on first. Pitch takes a strike. Wow. That was a hittable pitch, but it was a sinker. Kind of fooled him. He didn't want to chase it. Nimmo's waiting for his pitch. He's a disciplined hitter. Yeah, how is Suarez still in this game? Yeah, why isn't he bunting? I don't know. I think the Mets want a big inning, and then Nimmo pops it to left Bohm, giving chase, and that's off
It's going to
the
stay
netting
out. It's going to stay
and
out.
stays
foul.
out.
Yep.
Still
You got
1 and
1-2
2
count.
now. Now the bunt is out of question.
Yeah.
Why isn't he
Could
bunting?
bunt, but it's really risky.
Yeah, he can't bunt now. Jennifer Lomler says, because he's a number 3 hitter. Did Tom ever do the Bears Super Bowl shuffle? Ooh.
I don't think he did.
Yeah, we gotta have a little shore up here on clickbait punishments. Some guys owe us some punishments. Nimmo, 1 and 2, takes it low. Wow, he wanted to swing.
Oh yeah,
He laid off.
As I
What
said,
a-
he's but and the thing is, like Suarez has been doing a heavy diet of low changeup, low curveball, and they're probably screaming that in the dugout. They're probably telling each other like, watch the low changeup, watch the low curve. That's what he's bringing. That's what they tell each other every time they face.
2-2, and that's swung on, belted to right field, but it's gonna go foul.
Ooh,
That was foul by a mile.
It probably would have stayed in the park, but it would have gotten the sack.
Yeah, he wanted to swing at that pitch so bad. That fucking
He
change
got
up,
it
but
too.
yeah, excellent.
It's just a little
leave.
too high. Just a touch too early.
Just a good leave. Let's go, Nims. Looks dialed in. 2-2 count. Low, and he gets punched out. Oh my gosh. That looked like a ball. It looked like
And
a
he
ball.
kind of argued that could have gone either way.
This is it for Suarez. Yep.
He's at
they're gonna make the
97
change. Yep. He wants to bring in a righty to face Alonso. And Suarez with a highly effective outing.
5 1/3. Can't complain.
Here comes, who is this?
I'm going to say that's probably one of your better relievers. I'm trying to think who would be pitcher here. I'm trying to think who this is. It doesn't really say who's coming out, though. Yeah, ESPN doesn't really say right now.
Yeah. Boy, you did not need him to get a fucking nibble call like that. Kettering, maybe. Kirkering.
It might be a Kirkering. It might be.
Kirkering. All right, Alonso. It's up to you. It's up to you, Alonzi.
You seem like you're a little tense, Five.
It's very tense. We got to cash in. Like, you can't be leaving runners on base. That's been the Mets' problem all night. They left bases loaded back-to-back innings. I get it. It's tough to hit with 2 outs. So give credit to Suarez, who pitched a great game. He pitched a great 5 innings. But now it's our turn. Invite them to lose. Accept their invitation. I don't care about them. They can suck my D. They can S my D. Come on, Los Metes. Los Metes. Oh, MKI Sports gifted another dumpster fire membership.
Thank you, brother.
Who do you give it to?
I don't know. I don't know if we can see.
You can see it on YouTube. Let me see. I can go into the chat.
Oh, dude, Anakin. It's the first Tigers playoff series in almost 10 years. It's Jeff Hoffman who's in for the Phillies.
Okay.
Jeff Hoffman's been a pretty good fireman for them over these last couple of years. Yep. I think former Colorado Rocky came into the Phillies as a bullpen arm, really came into his own. But the Phillies series, a bullpen has not been good in this series.
Yeah.
So you do get rid of Suarez, so you get a new look.
Oh, Deb was given the membership.
Oh, nice.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Comerica Park. I'm not shocked it's sold, dude.
Alonso
publicly in the chat.
Fastball fouls it back 97 miles an hour right down the dick. He was aggressive.
He was gunning for it.
Yep.
Inside part of the plate sinker there.
0-1 count. 1 out.
Here we go. 1 pitch out.
Foul back. 0-2.
Yeah, you're about a second ahead of me. Mets have to get runs and not give up runs.
That's good, Jennifer.
That is some
wise
advice.
That's good. That is good. Good strategy.
They should do that more
strategy.
often.
I'm with that.
But here we are, 0-2 count. Mets have a chance to tie this game or more.
Nope, he missed his way. Okay, here comes the game.
But he holds off. It's 1-2.
Go sports team. That's right, Natalie Smith. Go sports team. Are you going to release sports ball tonight?
I am. I'm just waiting on my editor to finish up.
Okay.
So and then I'll have to check that. Oh, Jennifer Lomla joined. Thank you very much.
Yes, she joined.
So as
She's
I said, I'm just
talent.
So I'm in the waiting stage right now, and I am releasing it tonight.
You are.
It's just taking a while. It's just there's a lot of moving parts. Oh, I'll release that shit. I'll pump it out.
Hoffman, 1-2. Looking. Pitch count. 1 second left. Strikes out Alonso with a nasty slider. Fooled him. Got him.
front door slider. I mean, that bends up and it just grows. The
This is
dumpster fire is
reminding
spreading.
me-
It's spreading. The fire's spreading.
Yeah,
And Ryan
this is
Nesbitt
reminding
joins
me-
too.
Yeah, let's go.
Thank
This
you,
is
guys.
reminding me a lot of that Mets Cardinals game in 2006 when the Mets loaded the bases like every inning, couldn't get a fucking run across. Iglesias swings
Now,
at an
Jose
awful
Iglesias,
pitch.
OMG. Oh, yeah, dude. A slider. It looked like it was going outside, but tough to lay off that. GDI Mets.
Mm-hmm.
Alex,
The
nah.
thing is,
local-
they've handled their business on the other side. They just gave up one fluke run. They have not been timely with the
gifted
hitting.
one
and that's-
dumpster fire membership. Thanks,
Yep.
Caleb. Appreciate you. Hi. Ball one. I remember that game.
Yeah, it was a
We
terrible
want Lowell
game.
Mets. Ooh, at the
No, we
big rigs,
don't.
your winner. Ooh, your winner. I might do that for mine if I do memberships.
Well,
Your
over
winner?
enthusiastic gifted a membership via, and Iglesias is going to foul it in front, and they get him.
That's a tough one. I mean, 1 and 2 no out, and you kind of poop it. Poopy. What is
All
that
right,
now?
head
Like
to the top
8,
of the
9
sixth.
runners left on base now?
No. Yeah, they
8
left
runners
2
left
on
on
that. There's
base. 2 for
8
10.
runners left on base.
That's not a good day in the office.
They've not been good with the offense.
We can't
Now we got to hold them.
string it consistently.
Yep. This
So-
is a
so
concerning
you
game.
probably roll to the bullpen. But that means you head back to Philly on Friday if this happens. And we'll be doing this Friday.
Yeah.
I'll have to tell my
I might
girl, I'll
not
be
be able
like,
to
hey,
stream. I might not be able to stream Friday. I had to move some things around Thursday, so I might be passively watching. So
then I might not
It's,
be able to either. We'll see.
yeah, we might have to take Friday off.
So it's wise if they win game 4.
I would like them to win this game. I would like them
Yeah, because that's the
to
problem. Is like
get this done. You know, they were good enough in game 2. They just couldn't get it done. This is a strange game. It's okay if they break it open. You know, they could break it open. There's plenty of at bats and plenty of opportunities. Grimace is here. Plenty of opportunities.
Grimace has
Let's
always
hold
been
'em.
here, man.
Get it going. Hold them and get it going. Yeah, you do not want to send this game to Philly. You want to get it done.
We kind of figured this was going 5, though, so we'll see.
The Mets have an opportunity to not have it go 5. They have it. They're at home, and they can get her done. Brandon Weeks says, greetings from inside Milton. What the hell is this postseason? The Mets are looking like the Yankees right now with runners in scoring position. That's the worst thing that you can be. Yeah, is garbage with Rispies. It gets continually disheartening to put base runner after base runner on. All right, come on, Mets. Los Metes. Yeah, they've never clinched a postseason series at Citi Field. Well, they haven't been in the postseason much at Citi Field, except for when they in 2015 they did it on the road in LA.
Cubs in the road in LA.
And then they beat
the Cubbies.
Chicago. They swept Chicago.
Yeah, fuck the Cubbies.
Daniel Murphy was so good that series, and then the fucking layoff, they cooled down, and they were winning fucking game 1, but then what's his name gave up the home run. That was a good pitch. Where's that pitch?
That was I think that was on the plate. Interesting.
Quintana, 1-1 pitch to Harper. Leaves it up high. 2-1. Yeah, Jerry's Familia. Yeah, that's right. To Alex Gordon. I remember that. Familia was pitching lights out up until then. That was a fucking series right there. Harper
and he drives
it to right, and that's going to be a
down.
double.
That's going to be a double. Harper with his first big hit of the day and just smacked it. And I think this might be it for Quintana.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Should be out later tonight, man. So we're just I'm just waiting on a few things. So I'm just standing by. Yep, Mendoza's coming out. This is it for Quintana.
Yeah.
Just shame. Quintana had a really good outing. It's just the offense didn't help him out. And Baylor Rucker, do you think we'll see an Astros type run again? Like dominance run or just coming out of nowhere run? Well, we'll see.
I don't know.
Potentially. Oh, yeah, very true. The Will Smith streak is alive. If Kansas City advances to the World Series, that's the talking point. Oh, Gates, who do you think they are? The Mets? Come on, man.
Come on, Mets. Get your shit together. You're still in this game. You're only down one fucking run. You're one swing away. You're one swing away. Got to get out of this inning. I think the Mets are going to Garrett probably here.
Yeah.
With who's on base? Who's on deck? It's
it's probably Turner. Or wait, Castellanos.
No, it's Bohm. It's Castellanos, their best hitter, and then Bohm. Yeah, you're gonna go with the righty here.
And then we're going Muto. So you got three righties.
Mm-hmm. Tense moments, boys.
Hold on to your anuses.
Tense moments. Gotta get some nervous energy out. Gotta feel a couple of grounders. Ugh.
Look at him stretch. Look at him get those grounders.
Work on the backhand a little bit. Well, I missed it.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Yeah. Do you have a hardwood floor or do you have like a carpet floor?
No, I've got carpet, but I have a brick wall right here. I can just bounce my tennis ball off of.
Yeah, I don't have a brick wall I can really bounce off of. I have a drywall, which doesn't really work.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm lucky I just have a brick wall in the corner of my apartment there.
I'm probably doing it in my
All right.
basement. There's like a little plywood.
Here's Garrett. He gets a strike.
On a
Nobody out.
splitter.
Top of the sixth.
And yeah, dominance. That 17-23 run was insane. Yeah, man. The Astros run is probably over. The thing is with you have to pay.
They can keep Bregman. Yeah.
I don't know if they can though, because you have to pay him. From Bear's a free agent. Kyle Tucker's a free agent. They've said they have to be creative. So we'll see. Oh,
wow,
that just
Garrett
missed
just
completely.
spikes one. What a fucking play by Alvarez. He made it look easy.
And Justin Solomita, do you think it's possible that someone will break Bonds' records?
No.
Also, does he go into the Hall of Fame despite being an asshole and a cheat? The Writers Association is very punitive. They like to gatekeep.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think they're going to let Bonds in.
Yeah, they let Helton
Maybe when
and
people
Bagwell
my age
in.
get them. No,
Mhm.
they put Ortiz in. He had steroid issues. They put fucking Harold Baines in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, because they wanted
Who had
to
a solid
give
career,
fuck
but
you.
he's nowhere near
I think Crime
like
Dog
where they
made it,
are.
right? Fred McGriff is in the Hall of Fame.
the Crime Dog. I think he made it a couple years ago. You're correct. But Crime
Yeah.
Dog was solid.
Yeah.
Like,
Fred McGriff
I mean,
is in the Hall of
you have
Fame.
him in, but you don't have Bonds, Clemens, or Schilling in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all three of those guys should be in the Hall.
Yeah, and Ortiz actually got popped.
Yeah. A-Rod will
MKI
make the Hall.
Sports.
Did A-Rod make the Hall, or is he, not in?
No,
He's
he's still not in yet.
which is
should be
gatekeeping
in.
because A-Rod should be
Yeah.
in the Hall.
You should be in for as annoying as he is, and for getting caught. He served
They try to get
year and a
punitive. They
half
talk about that
suspension.
bull. Yeah.
He served a year and a half suspension though for the Balco shit. I don't know. The baseball nerds, they're not happy. They're not happy about that shit. 2-2 count to Castellanos.
Well, they're gatekeepers. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And I mean, Omar Vizquel, like I had a chance of making the Hall of Fame, but then came the domestic abuse and just the abuse scandals. Like he's never making it in.
I'm surprised Schilling isn't in either.
Well, Schilling is like they hate him because of his politics and that he's a fucking kook.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's not in the Hall.
So MKI, I think Neighbors is coming back. Robinson is out there, and Slayton and Hyatt, but Neighbors should be going. But Thibodeau's out on the defense.
Yeah, that's the thing, Alan. It's gatekeeping. It's like they gatekeep the Hall of Fame instead of the best coming in. It's the thing. It's like it's about excellence in baseball. Like if you're worried about morality and just like good behavior, why the fuck is Cap Anson?
Got him. Let's go.
Good pitch.
Nick Castellanos struck out. That was a ballsy pitch. That was a ballsy ball four.
Here's the thing. I don't think Pete Rose was actually convicted. I think he settled out
He was
of court.
accused.
He was accused, and
of
then
it.
like it just came out like a long time ago. But
Yeah,
as I said, I'm just who the
the
fuck?
allegations are serious, but it was one individual that claimed it, and then they had to like basically Rose sued him for defamation, and then it got settled out of court. So no one knows exactly.
Somebody's
if it's
responding
true.
as me. Let's go. A-Rod not getting J-Lo, Ben Affleck. Let's go.
J-Lo is a man abuser. She's the problem.
Hey, J-Lo has a bod, man. That's why people like it. I mean,
I
I'll
would
do
be
anything for a
willing.
bod.
Yeah, I would be willing to get abused by her. Let's just say that.
Apparently, like Ty Cobb, like the thing was that he wasn't a massive racist, but like once again, it's the same thing. Like the rumors coming out now, we're judging people based on past interest. Like what?
Yeah.
Then are we going to ban Kennesaw Mountain Landis? So
Yeah.
that's the thing.
There's been a lot of Ty Cobb whitewashing lately. There was a book that came out that said he wasn't as bad as he was. There was a strike from Garrett.
Yeah.
Does anyone hit 74
No,
in
not in this
one
age.
year? No.
Not in
Maybe
this age.
Otani. Maybe Otani if he like just completely has some wild
Judge,
season,
maybe Judge if he could hit 70. I don't know about 74.
If they start juicing the ball again and then make some rule, if the strike zone just gets so tight that it's outrageous.
And the thing too with like Judge, like they made the balls heavier for like big moments, like Aaron Judge's home run chase. It actually came out scientific research that it did. It's like baseball was trying to manipulate shit. Yankees Royals is officially underway. I think it's Cole Schmidt against Seth Lugo.
Garrett misses. Alec Boehm 2-1 now. Count 1 out now. Runner on second.
Toronto, Montreal about to get started too.
Who would you take away O.J. Simpson's place in the Hall of Fame? I mean, football is different. The criteria is simply what they did on the field. There's no
they're actual murderers in the Hall of Fame.
Right. I mean,
Kansas
they
City
could put
Chief.
They could put Darren Sharper in if they wanted to. They won't, but he is on the field a Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm. Well, he won't because he's just
he
might get in on the Veterans Committee, but dude, the NFL is full of sexual abusers, domestic abusers, pieces of shit. Jabril Peppers yesterday. Remember we mentioned that?
Yeah.
Swing and a miss by Boehm on the low
swings
sweeper.
at a terrible pitch. Terrible pitch.
Surprised he didn't let that bite. Just try. Yeah, I think he's pressing.
Yeah, Garrett Boehm is.
Oh, Bailey Altuve will definitely make the Hall of Fame. Another 5 years of that, he'll make the Hall.
Yeah, Altuve's good. Garrett 3-2 misses badly.
Oh, Ty Cobb was. They also got in 1937 when the standards were significantly different. Ooh, is Manny Machado a Hall of Famer? Ooh, that's
eventually, yes.
I think if he has another couple years, I think he will. Pitching coach coming out for Garrett.
Yep.
Ray Lewis was complicit in murder. Marvin Harrison was a murderer allegedly. He was like a total gangster. Like he killed a fucking dude. I was like,
no, Ray Lewis. It was proved it was self-defense.
Yeah, well,
I'm talking
Marvin Harrison. Marvin Harrison.
Oh, no. I'm talking about that comment, though.
Yeah.
I did a lot of research about that case. Lewis likely knew what happened, didn't know it was completely self-defense. Both of the people that attacked his entourage also had records. It was just an ugly situation, but it was more of it was like a FAFO situation. But they did buy knives earlier in the day, which is not a good sign either. But, had they not had knives, those guys probably would have survived it and then sued his entourage.
I think Posey gets in the Hall.
Yeah, Posey's a Hall
One
of
of the best
Famer.
catchers of his generation.
Pitch.
Him and Molina are pretty much locks as catchers.
Mm-hmm.
And Shafro went to the LA Dodgers San Diego game 1. Friend is a Padres fan, and I'm Cubs. That was easily the most obnoxious game I've ever been to. Would do again. Oh, dude, Dodgers fans are that's fun.
They're insufferable.
They're definitely insufferable. They're talking about how they're the underdogs and like, oh, I want to kill myself. It's like, dude, you wouldn't survive a day being a fucking White Sox or Pirates fan. Get the fuck out of here.
What was it?
Verlander's easily a Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
He's
easy.
easily getting in.
He also married fucking Kate Upton. Like
That's
won on and off the field.
Oh yeah, like he's bagging dollars, he's bagging rings, and he's bagging a hottie.
Garrett has not been sharp here. He is not locating.
He's
having
you got
trouble.
challenged. Didn't you hate Buster Posey?
I used to, and then I used to say that it was his fault that he got injured. Then I looked at the tape, like he had no time to turn and get in position. Like it was a really touch and go.
Yeah. I think the MLB became
play.
babies. They changed the
There you
rules
go.
because one of their stars got injured. And it's like, dude, and you're promoting the Pete Rose where he just injured Roy Fossey on like a catch. And it's like you're promoting that and you have a rule now that prevents it. It's like, fuck you.
Well, it was that, and then when Jake Marisnick ran into what's his name? Jonathan Lucroy, that's when it changed completely. They were like, yo, we need a lane. We don't need any more collisions because Marisnick almost killed the dude. Like, and then Lucroy like played later. It was like, whatever. But yeah, Posey getting hit changed the game forever. And Riamoto fouls it off his foot. 2-2 count, 1 out here. Riamoto asked the umpire if that was a strike, and he said yes.
Mm-hmm.
Garrett
the
gets
NFL
another
does
ball.
like use it in promotions, and they get like fired or they get fined.
Is Carlos Carrera Hall of Fame? No. He had some productive years. Yeah. Dusty Baker, yes. Dusty Baker as a manager is a Hall of Famer. Did he win 1 or 2 World Series? Garrett, 2-2, struck him out.
Good pitch.
2 down now. This has been a long inning for the Mets. Is Craig Kimbrell a Hall of Famer? That's a tough. Oh, that was a foul tip. And Alvarez was able to corral it. Garrett's being taken out. Wow, they're going to another pitcher.
Yep. Ooh, Kenley Jansen? Potentially. Maybe. Kershaw, absolutely.
Yes.
Mike Evans,
Kershaw's a Hall of Fame.
Kershaw's a Hall of Famer. Mike Evans will be a Hall of Famer. Is Aroldis Chapman? No.
Oh, you don't think Chapman's a Hall of Famer?
He's too much of a gas.
He was dominant for a long time.
But in the play, all I remember is his awkward smiles.
Yeah. I mean, he was a postseason. He won a World Series with the Cubs. I mean, they won despite him, but still. I think Chapman's a Hall of Famer. Tony Williams, what up, Tree? Love your content. Do you think Max Fried stays with the Braves? And who do you think should get at shortstop? Who we should get at shortstop? Go Mets, fuck the Phillies. You don't think Acuna is going to stay?
No, I mean, Acuna's an outfielder, I thought.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
looking at Orlando Arcia. But I think with shortstop, I'm trying to think who's available right now. You might stick with Arcia, but I mean, they could just trade more prospects for somebody like I'm trying to think of a shortstop who's really available right now. Because I mean,
Who's out there? Is Nathan Peterman in the meme Hall of Fame?
Oh, he is. Peter Meme is a legend of legends.
He is a legend of
Adame,
legends.
oh, Willie Adames. I mean, they could go for him.
I heard Wander Franco's available.
Well, I mean, there might be a minor stipulation with him.
Oh, that was bad. It was bad that I brought him up and your joke was like worse. But that's why people come here. Mm-hmm.
Penn's Rangers about to start in 15 minutes, too.
15 minutes.
Kirk Cousins, no, he's not a Hall of Famer. Not yet.
Kirk Cousins, no.
Ryan Braun, no. Ryan Braun's not in the Hall. He'll be in the Ring of Honor for the Brewers, but not
yeah. Mm-hmm.
A Dodger fan just got stabbed in the tailgate.
Wow. In San Diego?
Ooh, Wander Franco only reached 17 home runs. So just like his age of preference, he prefers them under 18.
He stopped at 17, yes.
Yep.
Will Ronald Acuna Jr. get? Yeah, that's a very strong possibility. Now, Dave Peterson is facing Bryson Stott now with 2 on and 2 out. This inning is far from over. Far from over. Runners on first and second. Peterson in the hole, 2-0. 2 Bryson Stott, lefty-lefty matchup. Pitches, deals, grounded to first. Fair ball. And it's eaten up by Pete Alonso and the Mets. Get out of the inning. Good pitching from Peterson. Now it's time to put it in gear, boys. They got the bottom half of the lineup, though. Due up for the Mets. It is. Who made the last out? I think it's Martinez, Marte, and Taylor will be coming up to the plate. And yes, the chairs here in attendance. The Mets need to make their move. Come on, we'll get some bottom half of the lineup production. They'll probably be facing a new pitcher. I wonder if Kirk Cousins' agent is Scott Boras.
No, that man is a generational bag secure, my friend.
Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, Kirk Cousins. I mean, Chair should definitely be in the Hall of Fame, though. I agree.
He was a 3rd-round pick in the same draft as Robert Griffin III. Didn't think he would get in that year, made the team, and then won a couple games, and then ended up, when Griffin got hurt, ended up becoming the starter. And then he went to he won a division, and then Washington didn't want to pay him. He ends up getting paid
franchise
in
tagged him
Minnesota.
Twice.
Yeah, that's right. So he got franchise tagged twice, made 23 million. And then he went to Minnesota, got his bag there, and then just got a even bigger second bag.
And he got an extension, kept that going, and then he got. No, I remember people complained and laughed at the Redskins for taking quarterback in the 1st and 4th round.
Mm-hmm.
Just lucky it worked out because they ruined RG3. They had Cousins.
It's Apple time, just like a Kawhi Leonard, buddy. It's Apple time.
We bring out the apples for the Mets.
Do you know about that story? About the fake tweet?
No,
Somebody once wrote a fake tweet, and I asked Barry if he did it. It was basically, it said that, remember when all those fake tweets about Kawhi Leonard were going around because he's so awkward? Remember the laugh and shit like that. And someone said that at a team luncheon, Kawhi Leonard walked in with a bag of apples and then sat in the cafeteria and said, "It's apple time," and proceeded to slice each apple and then eat each one by one. And it sounded so believable.
Oh, Freddie Freeman.
Freeman's out. Wow. It sounded so believable. JD Martinez up now. Facing, I don't even know who's pitching. He's back out against Hoffman, who looks dialed in. Like, that's a guy you don't want to mess with. Martinez fouls it back. He's late on the sinker. Mets have been late all night. Their bats have looked slow. They should have gone to bed earlier last night. Martinez. Let's see if he can catch up to 1. 0-1. Hoffman out for the second. Wow, Sales went up 1-1. It's a big apple, buddy.
Better 5 reaction. Giants drafting Tony or Mets losing to the Nats in 2019 by blowing lead. Oh, that's tough.
Martinez singles up the middle.
Through
That's
the
a base
base hit.
runner. Let's go.
Couldn't get the second baseman, couldn't get his mitts on it.
Jeff Hoffman gives up the hit.
I would say Tony.
Martinez.
Tony was hilarious just because he called it.
I called it and then I hated it immediately. And then I was right. A lot of people, Bengal thought it was an interesting pitch or pick. Sorry, not a pitch. Bengal liked it. I hated it. Are they going to pinch
Miguel
run
Rojas
for Martinez?
Oof. God, I hope the Dodgers.
Yeah,
lose.
Rojas got injured going from first to third. Hey, we met Miguel Rojas. Really nice guy.
Yeah, solid dude. He's having a really good year too.
He was having a great year. I think he pulled his hamstring, and everyone knew it. That might be his last moment as a major league player, because I think this is his last year, right?
He had a really good year. I think we'll get a 1-year deal somewhere. He might go back.
And that's a bounce ball, and that's going to bring Martinez over to second. Wow.
Yeah, the same
Hoffman
situation you had
looks from
before.
being-
Nobody out, runner on second.
Mm-hmm.
Andy Pajes to center field, Edmund to shortstop.
Tommy Edman. He had a good year too, didn't he?
He was injured, then came
H
back.
for KD, urinating tree, 90% picking Steelers over Raiders, and the ESPN pick
I
'em
don't
this week.
see that. I'm trying to figure out
They're
because
gonna play
it strikes
down.
me as that it's a trap game. It feels like it. Just like
Mhm.
all the injuries, the offense has issues. Like going to Oakland is just always strange. I just have a weird feeling about this one.
Marte Blunt.
Bunted outside. It's foul.
Ow. Wow, going to small ball this early, interesting. Or this, I mean, at all is interesting. Especially with Marte up, a guy that has a stick, and now it's blown. It's 1-2. That would have
I'm
caught
just
them
waiting on my
completely
editor to
off guard.
finish up, and then I'll crank out the rest, render it, and then we'll be good to go.
You're gonna crank that Soldier Boy,
Mm-hmm.
Soldier Boy, Ryman Rowe.
Most of my stuff's done. I'm just waiting at this point.
Mm-hmm. Superman, ho.
Got the
Marte
best luck.
takes it
Holds
low,
off on a
2-2.
slider in the dirt.
Tony Williams says, Tree, do you think the media gassed Shohei's 50-50 because he's a pitcher? R.A. Jr. had a 40-70 season last year, and it was celebrated, but not like this. Yeah, I mean, 40-70 was Marte. Fouls it to the right. Swung at a ball, but that's okay. He looked like a strike. That's why I said, don't you pinch run now? Like, you have Acuna you could put out on second. You have Bader that you could put in. Martinez
still have
doesn't
another
always
chance
DH.
for Martinez to AB.
Yeah, you have Winker. I'm surprised they didn't
You're
pinch hit
saving
for
him.
Martinez with Winker.
Oh,
And Marte gets hit.
He
Wow.
lost him. That is
Hoffman's
one
losing
Hoffman's gonna
control
regret.
right now. He's starting to get concerned out there. First and second, nobody out. Now would be the time to bunt.
So
I'm
now
I'm
you've
still
got
surprised that Martinez is out there. What's the benefit of him? Are you figuring you're
Tyrone
going to need
Taylor,
him?
this is a bunt candidate.
Yeah, this is a bunt. And then you got Alvarez, a guy that has pretty good. He's been swinging a stick.
Yeah, hasn't been good in this
Come on,
series,
Mets.
but he does have a good stick.
Phillies
Buckets dropped him
buttholes
off
are getting
the ball.
tight. Buttholes are getting tight all
Well,
around.
let's see.
Taylor grounds it to the
Grounded
left.
fair
That's a
ball!
foul ball.
Fair
Foul,
ball!
foul.
Oh, foul. Damn
Foul.
it.
They're
I thought
calling
was
it
fair.
foul.
I thought that gun through over the back.
That could have hit the base. It was a good call by the umpire.
Yeah, just foul.
Yeah,
just a
yeah,
touch,
just
just
foul.
pack.
Yeah.
Like 3 more inches to
It's
the
a great
three
call.
more, like a foot to the right.
It was a great call.
That's
by the
fair.
umpire. Guy's doing his job. Yeah, it started foul. It stayed foul. It was foul.
Another foot to the right. That's fair, and that's scoring a run.
Mhm.
But 0-1 count on Tyrone Taylor. I keep
A
calling him
lot of Mets fans buttholes are tight.
Trent. They have a
With
focus
Salvi.
on the umpire because
Yeah.
Mendoza's is like, what the fuck, man?
Vanessa
Easy.
Webster wants to know, is Salvi a Hall of
yeah.
Famer? I think
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Yeah. I
He'll
think
be
so. You don't have to be as offensive as a catcher. You have to be a great defensive catcher. You have to have longevity. And, if you hit 20 home runs over a 15-year, if you average 20 over a 15-year career, you're a Hall of Famer. Tyrone Taylor did not go.
Nope, he did
go?
not go.
Did he go?
Steven,
No.
I don't know if that's good news. I know it's a Cat 5, but a Cat 4 is still pretty serious.
Cat 4
And
is
is
no
Chris
joke.
Sale a Hall of Famer? I think the
Ooh.
health issues in the late 2010s, early 2020s might do him in. I think that's the problem.
He has Hall of Fame stuff. If his comp would be like Roy Halladay, right?
It would be Holiday or like a Mad Bum.
No,
he
he
holds
did
off
not
on
go.
the outside slide or ball
Is
two.
but Holiday's in the Hall of Fame. Is Mad Bum in the Hall of Fame?
I think his career is too short. I mean, if you're going on just individual performances, that 2015 World Series run alone should put him in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Or 2014, I should say. That was
John
dominance.
Carlo hits 500.
Do you want to
There's
count it? It's another
strike ball.
pitch. And the runner's on the scoring position. Double play is no longer in play.
They're going to have to bring the infield up. They're probably going to walk. They're just going to either miss or walk
Taylor
Taylor
but that
here.
brings up Alvarez, and you have no room for her now. You got to bring somebody up in the bullpen. This might be
Chris Hufford. More likely to happen: Pirates winning World Series or 5 becoming Yankees, Jets, Nets, and/or Islanders. Well, that second one's not happening. I'll tell you that. So
yeah,
I have to go
see. I don't think anyone would be a Yankees
happen.
fans.
Yeah,
Pirates winning World
Taylor
Series
on a 3-1 count.
Delivered,
Swings,
fouled off to the left.
We are right on time. We are completely in sync right now.
Yes,
where our periods have
Gates, he hasn't fucked the ball yet. Oh, dude,
Mm-hmm.
Chris Hydes, he's got at least 10 years before he's Hall.
Brian McCann, Hall of Fame.
No.
The fun cop? No.
I mean, hey, the Kangaroo Court, him and Yadi Molina. 3-2 count.
Pitch,
fouls it off.
He's
got to walk it off.
Tense moments. Rangers and Penguins starting soon.
Yes, sir.
Estevez up in the pen. He pitched last night. Here we go. Big moment here, bottom of the 6th. Nobody out. Runners on second and third. A fly ball will get a run home.
There we go.
A base hit will get 2.
He's
and that's outside
ball
the bases
4.
are juiced.
Bases juiced. Good AB by Taylor. So is Thompson going to keep him in, or is he going to let him try and work this out?
There's no way he's going to let him pitch to
I don't know if he's not directing to the mound, though.
Alvarez.
He's staying in the dugout. He's letting the pitching coach go out.
Pitching coach is coming out, so it's a mound visit. They're going to talk about what happens. They're going to get their
trying
defensive
to do a defensive
up.
game plan. They're probably going to look pinch in the infield, try and force a ground ball. That's what they're trying to do.
Yep. They're not going to concede this run.
Vmart, the problem with Vmart is he doesn't have the defensive war. I think he was more of a DH than a catcher. That's what's going to do Vmart.
Yeah. What about Benji Molina? No, I'm just kidding.
Benji Molina? Oh, you mean a Jose Molina?
The Molina brothers made they
made a lot of money.
Legendary catchers. Yeah.
I mean, Benji and Jose, they had long major league careers too. They lasted as backups for a long time.
So
they didn't have the highs of Yachty, but they were good. They were major league caliber catchers, great defensive catchers. Look at Martin Maldonado. He made a lot of money.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. He sucked this year, but dude was making $3-4 million a year. He has a ring too with the Astros. So he made a lot of money. I sincerely want the Mets to go all the way to the World Series. Here we go. Alvarez at the plate. Bases juiced. Hoffman staying out there. Marte at second. Pitch delay. It's high. Ball 1. JD Martinez at third. Marte second. Tyrone Taylor first. So you've got speed at first and second in case this goes as a gapper. This could clear all 3 if this happens. The buttholes are tensed. They are looking like the Japanese flag.
My butthole is
Hoffman,
squeezed.
1-0 pitch.
No,
Outside.
he did not
Did he
go.
hold it? He
Oh, no.
could have went. Barely
Swung at a
went.
ball.
It's tough. Tried to hold it, but he couldn't.
Yeah, that was
just
a good.
over it.
He definitely went.
Just over.
He definitely went.
1-1 count. He's
Is
probably gonna try the
Angel
same thing
Reese a
again.
Hall of Famer? Jim Knowlton.
Too early, dude.
I think you might be a Hall of Famer. Nope,
It's
that
low
missed.
and inside. Ball
2-1.
I mean, the thing is, Angel Reese. I know somebody on my Man's League team that unironically believes he could beat Angel Reese on a one-on-one basketball match.
Oh my God, no!
And the dude is like 150 pounds soaking wet. It's like he's like our best pitcher, and I'm like, dude, come on. Like, dude, it's like you're gonna get fucking bodied. She could throw you like a fucking javelin.
Oh, that's
painted on the outside corner, strike 2. Is Angel Hernandez a Hall of Famer?
Yes, he is. He is.
He's a meme Hall of Famer.
He is a Hall of Famer.
But unfortunately, he couldn't see the letter, and he wouldn't be able to respond and accept.
Yeah, you'd have to find his. You have to feel his bust.
Here it is.
Grounder. Oh no, he's gonna go home with it. Of course.
But there's one out. Had a little too much juice. And now Thompson goes to the dugout.
That was a bad at bat from Alvarez.
Jose Alvarado is in the pen.
That was not a good at bat from Alvarez. They're going to bring out is Alvarado a lefty or a righty?
He's a righty.
Okay, Chris Hufford. If the Coyotes would have made the Stanley Cup and won in 2012, would there have been more likely to stay in Arizona?
Possibly. I think the thing is ownership would have been more willing to accept the deal. But I think the thing is, like, they didn't have sustained playoff success. I think if Atlanta had a deep run and didn't have asshole ownership, they'd still be the Thrashers.
Is Spanos a Hall of Famer?
No, he can get fucked.
CB Buckner a Hall of Famer?
Is Chris Godwin? No, too early.
What about Eric Gregg? Remember Eric Gregg? He was so fat.
The handlebar mustache.
Eric Gregg, when he called a strike, he was like, strike.
Oh yeah, I remember. He was the guy who he was the guy who called that really awful Marlins Braves game where he called like every outside pitch a strike, and it's like, dude, what the fuck? That was like the worst called baseball game of all time. He just did not.
He was like the laziest umpire too. He was just so lazy.
Unfortunately, he's dead. So.
Yeah, he did die.
He died a while
Tyreek
ago.
Skubal or Seth Lugo?
Skubal. Yep. And the biggest Hall of Fame snub that is no scandals, Kenny Lofton. The problem with Lofton, I think they're afraid because he moved teams a bunch, and it wasn't even his fault. It's one of the best base stealers of his generation.
Okay, so it's Estevez who's coming in.
Estevez.
Carlos Estevez is a righty, and he's going to face Lindor turned around. How the Mets have not scored in this game is fucking unreal, but you can get it now.
Lindor would be righty-lefty, wouldn't it? Because he'd be switching, going left.
Lindor would be batting lefty.
Yep. Yes. That's a strong.
Darius Toney, a Hall of Famer.
Oh, he's a Hall of Famer in this stream, dude. He's a Hall of Famer in the dumpster fire.
And if dropping passes was enshrinable.
Yeah, I mean, like if we had a dumpster fire Hall of Fame, we're putting this guy in here. Ooh. He's first ballot.
Daniel Jones. Yeah, Daniel Jones will be in the dumpster fire.
Andrew Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Najee.
Thomas. Mm-hmm.
Taylor Lewan, honorary Ferrucci. He hated Taylor Lewan.
Antonio Brown.
Hated that dude. Antonio Brown. I mean, Le'Veon
Bell.
Dave Gettleman. Gettleman would be there.
Yeah.
America.
Gettleman would be in
would be in the Hall of Fame. And the Packer Jihad.
Mm-hmm. America's in the Hall of Fame.
Lindor calls timeout.
Tony Nicolalde. Most people don't truly realize how big and strong athletes are until you meet them. I met Rome Odinze, and he towered over me.
Oh, yeah. He's like
There's also
he's a beast.
Remember when we met Miguel Rojas? He's like my height, but he's like thick. Like those dudes
they have like tree trunks for legs. Remember, you talked about Tim Tebow looking like a chiseled Greek god.
He was so big. their bodies are just different. Even Michael Conforto, who I'm much taller than, his body was really thick too.
Lindor swings and misses outside four-seam fastball in the corner. That's why they're bringing the Esteves.
The Mets are hitting so poorly right now. The only way they get a run across is if somebody takes a walk.
Well, who knows, man?
You got the infield up.
Oh, he nearly hit him.
2-1.
2-1.
2-1.
It's only the bottom of the sixth, too. Shit. Ooh, are the remaining teams who would be most likely to produce the best World Series? I'm going for comedy. Mets and Tigers. That'd be hilarious.
Lindor, 1-1.
It's swung on. That's gone. Gone. Goodbye. Slam. Let's go. Oh, my goodness.
Let's go.
I should have held my apple. Holy fuck.
Let's go, Mets. Let's go, Mets.
And that is your series.
Boom. That was crushed. All right, let's go, Mets. Bottom of the sixth. Wow. All right. Big time. They cash it. Still a lot of game left. But that was an interesting move to turn Lindor around to the left side. He looked terrible from the right side. Finds a fastball right in the middle of the plate. I think it was 100 miles an hour. And he just turned it around.
Yeah, but he just nailed it. Esteves just threw a duck. And Lindor carries the team like always. But Carlos Esteves is now probably the most hated man in Philadelphia.
Him and Alec Boehm. Yeah, they got the OMG out. Oh, my God. That was crushed. The Mets needed that. Back to the lineup. Vientos is up now. More runs. The better. Doc Gooden's in attendance, everybody. The doctor's here.
I'm surprised he's not.
Good to see him healthy. Yeah, good to see him healthy.
Because, I mean, the problem is, if you would see him and Darryl Strawberry, it'd usually be with a vial of white powder. That was the problem
back
with him
in
for
the
the longest time.
Dude,
80s and 90s.
Oh,
but
wow,
the dude would
90.
dominate. Yeah, he destroyed it right down the seam of the plate. You can't do that. Vientos at the plate now. It's a high fastball.
Struck him out.
But the damage is done.
Jim Knowlton says, do we deserve another Subway Series? I'd watch. And Sports Talk Chud says, Lindor haters, get the fuck out of town. Get the fuck out of here.
Here's the thing. Do you know how to judge if somebody knows ball? If they think that Francisco Lindor is overpaid or not.
Yeah. He's earning his paycheck right now.
Oh, yeah, $35 million. As I said, I was talking to somebody about this, like their crazy thing of like, oh, getting 25, 30 million. It's like, dude, you're a shortstop that's a great fielder. You hit for power. You're great at average. You're one of the best hitting shortstops in the game. You're getting paid whatever the fuck you want.
Yep.
Like, you are so rare in baseball.
Outside. Yeah, the guy they traded him for, Jimenez, was a stud.
Oh, Jimenez isn't bad. And then Ahmed Rosario's had his moments, but at the same time, I think he won that trade just because, I mean, you got the best player in the deal.
Yeah. I mean, for the
when you
first
get
2
a
years
guy like a Lindor, like it's just you can't deny that.
For the first 2 years, it looked like Cleveland won the trade, but this year has really justified that trade. I mean, Lindor's coming onto his own. He's peaking right now. Nimmo popped up by straight Nimmo to center, and we're gonna go.
Marsh's gonna jog into
coming
it.
In. He's
got it.
All right, to the top of the seventh we go. I think I don't know if you have Garrett out there in this inning. You might go to. I don't think you take Maton out. Maybe. Oh, Peterson's already in. I'm sorry. So
you're going start Peterson. The inning with Peterson, and then you're going to Edwin Diaz probably in the eighth if thing gets sour. You probably hold them off for the seventh. You're not doing a 3-inning close. And so 5-0's Grimace, I see he needs to go get some shakes. I mean, dude, actually this works out if they win because we won't have to stream Friday. We can have our time off.
Is it puck drop in the Rangers game? That's what I want to know. You go tune into that and keep me updated.
Yes, sir.
Oh, look,
puck drop is down at 0-0. We are in Pittsburgh. So the black and yellow for the Penguins with the yellow trim red pants and white shirts for the Rangers, and they instantly score. As I instantly get in there, I think Jacob Trouba got that goal on the deflection.
The Rangers score already?
Yep.
Wow.
I mean, Tristan Jarry's in the game, so you're gonna win. I just put in Bloomquist. I'm sick of seeing Jarry's ass. Nedeljkovic is better.
What happened to the spicy pork guy? They have not scored. They're saying they haven't scored.
Wait, are they saying it's not a goal?
I don't know. Beastie's saying we're getting multiple sources.
Unless it's a reflection.
Beastie hates Trouba. Hey, Tree, I think the Pirates should get Hamburglar. If Grimace is the Mets, good luck, baby. Maybe he can be yours. Nah, Birdie, because furries.
No, we got Mayor McCheese because.
Yep, they're saying it's goal Rangers.
Yeah, it is a goal.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Los Metes. Sam Carrick with the goal off of the deflection. The new forward into the lineup this year. The third line center gets a goal in his first shift with the Rangers. Excellent. Excellent job. Wow. Carrick, Brzezinski, and Edstrom. No, that's a third line. Or, yeah, no, fourth line. Fourth line center. My bad. That's right. Heedle's the third line center. Wow. Impressive. Off the deflection. Yeah, Igor did. Dog back there. Igor did reject that contract because he wants more of a percentage of the salary cap, not the actual number. Even though they're fucking giving him 11 million is a lot to give up. Peterson back out, top of the seventh. You want him to get through this inning here. You want him to get through this. Peterson, ground ball to third. Vientos comes up with it, throws across his body. What a scoop by Alonso. Let's go. One out.
And I think the Rangers that's the first goal. I thought they were showing a second goal there. Urinating pseudo-wudo. Sir.
Yeah, Trouba and Brzezinski got the assists on that. One out now, top of the seventh. What a play by Alonso. Lefty-lefty matchup. Marsh shows bunt, takes a strike. One out.
Well, here's the thing, Swagger. Not every team that's beaten the Brewers in the playoffs has made the World Series. Let the tradition maintain. And I has returned from class. And now we have 440 people here because Lindor just destroyed a baseball.
Yeah. Peterson, the lanky lefty deals, grounder up the middle. Wow, a play to Lindor, but it can't. That's going to be an infield hit. Iglesias tried to scoop it. He was moving away from himself. That was a good play right there. Marsh gets a hit. Oh boy, one down. Oh, Zach Jones is out there. Zach Jones played really well in camp. JNP, we got a new member. Are we up to 30 members?
I think we're at I can check. I think we were at
Where do you see that
last time? You look on here. Go to YouTube. Go to the Dumpster Fire page. And then you go to monetization.
Okay. Strike one to Schwarber. Go to monetization.
Yep.
Or earn. I go to earn, yes.
Yep, go to earn the monetization.
And then memberships.
Yep. We actually have a few ones.
36. We have 33 total members.
And Aiden Kelly's
a member. Let's go.
Aiden Kelly, thank you for joining, brother.
We got an
weirdest Pokemon
right
ever.
Yeah.
And James Lindsley, I'm going to punish Tom tomorrow because his Packers are playing my Cardinals this week. He has to reenact the fight scene from Sudden Death between Iceberg, the Penguins mascot, and Jean-Claude Van Damme. It's been an obscure one, but a good one.
Schwarber grounds it to second. That's two. Easy. 1, 2. Mets. Top of the ninth or top of the eighth. We head or bottom of the 7th, and the Mets will have the lead at least to the top of the 8th. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Let's go, Mets. David Peterson, great job. Great job.
Yeah, you can see memberships. You can see supers. Yeah, we're at 33 members, 36, and 4 cancellations. Whap, whap, whap.
So you got Turner, Harper, and Castellanos next. I wonder if you go to Diaz now or ride it out with Peterson or maybe even Stanek, who's been really good.
Stanek pitched yesterday. I don't think you're going to do that because honestly,
gosh, he's been so good. He's been really good.
I mean, the thing is, rest Stanek, rest him because honestly, I roll with Peterson because he has starting experience. Pitch him in the 8th, and if he gets in trouble, you put in Diaz.
That's but I don't like putting someone
here's
in
the thing.
when there's trouble.
If you're out to close a series, you have a chance to get a lot of rest, and you do that when you can. Because
Buto's been bad. You don't want Buto in the middle of the lineup
unless you want to get Buto to get back on the horse, which I don't. That's a little risky to do with a 3-run lead.
Yeah, now's not the time for psychology. You know what I mean?
I mean, you've pitched Garrett. I'd stick with Peterson and then go to Diaz. And I know Diaz has had a bit of a rough go, and you try to get him on the horse because he's your closer. Maton, he proved he wasn't capable. You rest him until the championship series. Budo, you could try, but it depends on situational pitching. Budo's a righty. So you probably, if you want to go situational matchup, maybe go Budo if you want to get him an out or two. But otherwise, I would probably go with Diaz.
Yeah.
Unless you were sold on getting Diaz a clean inning.
We'll see. We'll see what Mendoza's thinking. I don't think you have to go to Diaz this early. You know, you want him to have an opportunity to close it out in the 9th fresh with nobody on. Don't put him in a tough position.
Got a couple positions. Nick Kovac gifted a membership. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
And Tony Nicolaldi has become a YouTube member.
Not only is he the president, he's also a member. Nick K is.
So we're now, I believe, at 35 memberships. Or 30.
Yes.
Still 33. It doesn't really count the memberships.
Yeah, it doesn't count until the next day or something.
Well, I mean, it did J&P and Aiden Kelly when I did. So,
Big Fat Paulie Tree. Who would have thought that Pitt football would be the best team in the city, LOL team in the city?
I mean, here's the problem with Pitt. You have a top 25 team, they usually lose. So that's the issue I have, and that scares me.
You're about to get right against the Raiders, though. Or you'll play down to them and win on some bullshit, some Steeler football.
Steven, have you been watching some political content, I'm guessing? That's probably why they recommended it. It's weird.
Alonso facing Kirkering, doubles down the left field line. That ball's going to go into the corner. Alonso on his horse, hustling, takes a weird bounce. And he's going to have a stand-up double. More runs, the more better.
Yeah, which means you could put in somebody like a Budo and get him on the horse again, if it comes to that situation.
I think Cohen ends up getting out the checkbook. Oh wow, that was right on the line. That touched chalk.
If you have a deep run. The fortunate thing is playoff runs and all this playoff revenue, that's extra money. So I know Cohen is just he's using it. This is his play thing. He's losing money off it, but still playoff revenue, you could at least break even on it, or at least break even a little more.
Yeah. Iglesias fakes a bunt, pulls it back, and
they're going to go to third.
Really, that's a wild pitch, and Alonso's going to get to third easily. Wow. Multiple wild pitches. Philadelphia, 3 wild pitches in this game. 2 from Jensen last inning, and now Kirkering throws one to the backstop. This is looking like men's league a little bit.
Nothing wrong with some good man. Sandbox, I was waiting on. No, I didn't steal any bases. I
stole 3 bases in men's league.
I need to up my speed, and then maybe I could steal. And
I'm slow.
Who knows?
3-0
Here's the thing.
now.
When I got on base, I tried to be conservative. I didn't want to be thrown out. Because
Did you get hit by any pitches?
I got hit by 2. I took a walk, and then I had a couple hits. So then I got on base a few times, but they counted as errors. So
wow. That was actually better that Iglesias missed that pitch. They gave him the green light, 3-0. Sorry, you were talking.
Sean Rosser. The Mets give me 2019 Nats 5. It's okay, dude. I interrupt you all the time. It's all good.
Oh, he missed it.
It's and
Iglesias
Pittsburgh
takes
mascot
his base.
free for all. Who wins? Ooh. Gotta go Iceberg, man. Iceberg was
Iceberg's a
a
tough-
terrorist in sudden death. I think he wins.
Iceberg. What about what's the Pirates? The bird. The
pirate parrot?
Philly. Pirate parrot.
It would be between him and Iceberg. A pirate parrot. He knows how to deal drugs, so
Yes.
he would just bring in some gang members to shoot people. First one out,
That's what I'm
Steely
saying.
McBeam. He's the work hard, play hard kind of dude. He talks a big game, but he's a softy on the inside.
Oh, Martinez chases a bad pitch.
Well,
right
Earthbounder,
there.
I'm not waiting on the thumbnail. I'm waiting for the edit for like overlays.
Mhm.
First and
Come on,
third,
Martinez.
one out.
A run would be big. A run would make it
Because
would
it prevents
really
a safe
take a lot of.
situation.
Yeah.
Kirkering. 0-1
There you
count.
go.
Here it is. Low, outside, ball one.
Shot by Crosby, saved by Shesterkin.
Pitt Panthers mid-tier.
Ooh, what is Pitt's mascot?
It's the Pitt Panther. The Pitt Panther.
Oh, do you know what the scariest mascot is? The Iowa the Iowa mascot.
The Corn Husker.
No.
Corn?
What's the one? No, the Boiler, the Purdue,
The train.
the dude with the not the.
Oh, the conductor hat.
No, it's like
Martinez
a dude.
fouls it off to the right.
It used to be like this fake cheese head fucking looking thing, and then yeah, it's kind of creepy looking. The Boilermaker has the Boilermaker special. Yeah, they have that little car that they drive around, but they also have an anthropomorphic thing. Martinez fouls it off.
Fouls it off to the left.
Purdue Pete, that's it. Purdue Pete is scary as fuck. Look him up. Purdue Pete. He looks like he's so scary. I'm going to have to download this picture.
New York, Kansas City tied at 0 in the bottom of the third. Cole Schmidt and back 2-2 count and Philly New York Mets. You know what? I think I'm crazy enough. We're calling both games, man.
Every FCC rule in the book. I'm calling both games.
We're calling.
I'm breaking every FCC rule in the book.
Adam Frazier at the plate in the Chiefs takes a low inside sinker for a strike. Full count on JD Martinez. Corners on the corners.
You're calling both games.
4-1 Mets. Oh, I'm calling all the games, baby. And I'll actually call the Penguins game too after this 3-2 pitch.
Oh, and
Hi, JD
fucking
Martinez.
strikes
Swung
out.
and yeah, that's a good sweeper.
See, this
So
is
we go
Purdue
back to-
Pete right here.
They're interviewing the old owner, I think, of the Royals.
Look at this.
Oh, dude,
You
that-
see Purdue Pete?
He looks like the kind of dude who has that stoic face and he's going to hold a knife.
Yeah. And he's just
Yeah.
like, give me your fucking. Again, they don't pinch it for Martinez there with Winker.
The Wake Forest Demon
No,
Beacon.
JD is not washed. He hit a double earlier. All right, Marte, this is your time. Just need a
Stanford
fly ball.
Utrees.
You're a professional hitter, Marte. Get it done. Get it done.
One out in
Marte
Kansas City, New York.
swings.
Isbell. He
Misses.
bunts it off his plate foul. It was inside. Are they
Why
gonna
does
call that
every
it hit him? Yep, they're going to say it hit him.
Why does every reliever have a mohawk? That's what I want to know.
Aerodynamics.
Marte takes.
Yankees
another
are trying to
strike.
review it. They're
He's
saying,
quickly down 0-2.
oh, yeah, it hit him on the wrist. Still 1-0, New York, Pittsburgh. Shesterkin made a great save.
All right, come on now, Marte. Come on now.
Now we got a 2-on-2 for the Rangers. Back to VC. Moves it over to
Oh,
the point.
Marte
Quick wrist shot. It's
swings
a
at
goal.
horrible pitch.
Will Cooley from the point. It's 2-0. Fuck Christ. This is going to be a long year for the
It's going to
Pens.
be a long season,
long
boys.
year.
It's going to be a long season.
Fucking Will Cooley.
Mhm.
Runner on first, one out in the Chiefs game. Michael
Coach Peel
Massey.
basketball. Willie the Wildcat is just a human wearing a cat head, not a real mascot. Also, Texas calls theirs a mascot. The rest of it is a hamburger. And Tyrone Taylor is going to get them out of this inning with 2 very unproductive outs by Martinez and Marte. And now the fucking Mets waste a golden opportunity to extend this lead.
You're up by 3, dude. Stop complaining.
Yeah, don't know. This is the Mets we're talking about. This is the Mets. You gotta stomp them out. Come on, Noah, boys.
It's going to be a double play for the Rangers game. Yep, they get Massey in time. They're out of the inning. We're through 3 in New York and Kansas City. No score. Penguins are challenging for offsides.
Oh, boy. Getting desperate already.
Yeah. It's close. It might be offsides.
Oof. All right. Come on, boys.
All right. Logan and Pace. Chair. Please tell me what's going on. How's 5 doing today?
I'm back.
All right. I just wanted to do a little quick interview with Chair.
Sorry.
Maybe Chair could do something here. But they're still reviewing in Rangers Penguins. They have a good video crew, so if they think it's offsides, it's going to be offsides.
Turner, Harper, and Castellanos due up.
Ooh. Is today the last day we see baseball being played during daylight hours? Tomorrow. There'll be 3 games tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
I think there are 3 games tomorrow. Because I know you probably have the American League teams. The National League teams will be off.
Are they still reviewing?
Yep. They're still reviewing it right now, and they're about to go to center ice to make the call.
It's a good goal.
It is offsides, no goal.
Oh, wow.
Lucky. I mean, that was a bad goal given up by Jari, but they got lucky. I mean, just a touch offsides, and that's all you need. So they have a good video crew in Pittsburgh, and they say, like, hey, this is offsides. They're usually right.
Yeah. The challenge paid off.
Mm-hmm. Said you see the skate just before the puck gets fully onside. I mean, just before.
Mm-hmm. That's how you got to do things. Yeah. Well, if it's offsides, it's offsides. It's okay. All right. Top of the 8th. Penn's got bailed out.
Well, I mean, it's still 1-0. Right?
Peterson's back out because they want that lefty-lefty matchup against Harper. Peterson, big sweeper, comes in for a strike. 0-1 to Turner. Chris Hufford, would the Mets want revenge more against the Royals or the Yankees? The Mets don't care. You don't care about who's in front of you. You just keep cruising. It's not your job to care about who you're playing. It's your job to win.
Mm-hmm.
Tries to get Turner to chase. Pretty disciplined there from Turner.
I mean, honestly, with the Mets, too, I agree. Bunting sniped it, but it's a chest snipe right to Shesty's chest.
Peterson gets it in there. 2-2. Peterson has been amazingly effective in his 1 inning, 1 1/3. 2-2. Got him chasing. 1 out. That's going to bring up Harper. Splenda says Turner not chasing. That's a miracle he chases the next pitch. Literally, that pitch just, dropped out. Bottom dropped. He thought he had a low fastball, and he couldn't catch up to it. Peterson looking calm and confident right now.
Yeah, I mean, if he's like that, I keep him in. Meanwhile, top of the 4th, starting in New York, Kansas City, Juan Soto at the plate. Seth Lugo is a 3-0 count.
Harper, former national, grounds to Vientos, who was over there in front, and he cuts off Lindor, and that's 2 quick outs.
So you honestly keep Peterson for this inning, then go Diaz in the 9th. I mean, he's only on 17 pitches.
Yeah. You let him face.
I mean, if Peterson's like letting him just dicing through the heart of the order, I mean, roll with him, dude.
Yeah, you just let him face.
He just went through Turner, he went through Harper, and now Castellanos. If he gets him out in a 1-2-3, that's fucking huge. And unfortunately, not a 1-2-3. I just jinxed it. It's a line drive to left for a base hit.
And Hurricane Milton hits land.
It finally hit land as a Cat 4.
I wonder, do you get
Soto has walked Aaron Judge up. Does he have his lucky bat?
You got Bohm up now.
Hurricane Milton's destroying Florida. I mean, Cat 3. I mean, still Cat 3 is pretty serious shit.
All right.
Fouls it off high as Judge.
Diaz is up. Jeremy Hefner's out there giving him a talk. Just wants to make sure that he knows what they're doing here defensively and how to approach Bohm. David R says if the Royals don't make it,
and Judge smacks it. It's deep to left field. Is it going to stay in? Yes. Just at the edge of the warning track. Looked like it was going to be a line drive off the bat, but just hung up a little too far.
Peterson, high to Bohm, 94 miles an hour.
I see you're a Philly fan. Cindy Crosby. Hey, keep saying Crosby sucks. It works out.
Crosby sucks. Peterson, 1-0. Checks the runner at first. Throws in there. First strike, 1-1. That was a nasty changeup to Bohm. Luke Devils fan hates Bob Costas.
Well, he's not what he was. He's not an announcer.
Is Sidney Crosby a Hall of Famer?
Oh, yeah. That's obvious. I mean, Crosby and Malkin are Hall of
Famers. Oh, that's a base hit. It's not going to score a run, but they're just going to hold it. Bohm gets a hit. Now we're going to Diaz. Oh, they're calling it foul? Did they just eject
foul ball?
Yeah. Calling it foul. Wow, I thought that was a double. Holy shit. Damn team, you're damn 5.
You can't challenge a foul call either.
Oh, that was fair.
That's fair. Unless it lands awkwardly.
It went over the bag and then landed foul. That was a fair ball. We got it. We just caught a break. That's something that doesn't happen to the Mets. That was a fair ball.
And it landed fair too. Because if it landed
foul,
it
didn't land fair. And Peterson,
it first bounced fair and then it went foul.
Yes.
So that would be a fair ball because it's over the bag. And the problem is if it were just straight up and it landed foul before, didn't touch anything, then it's foul.
Mm-hmm. Bohm cannot catch a break right now.
Yeah. I just want to reinforce the memes.
2 outs. Peterson. Ground ball up the middle. Lindor steps on second. Mets catch a break and they take advantage. Wow. Giancarlo just got an RBI double. And we're headed to the 9th. It is going to be the trumpets in the 9th.
And the Yankees score.
Mm-hmm.
It is 1-0 on a double.
All right. Due up for the Phillies in the 9th is going to be Riamoto, Stott, and Wilson. Okay. Well, Diaz will be out. And the Mets are due up. They've got Alvarez, Lindor, and Vientos. So some more runs would be nice. Some more runs would be a luxury here.
Yep, Giancarlo had the double. Now Jazz Chisholm at the plate. Pops it
Getting
up foul.
late in New York. It's getting late in New York.
Yep, zoom it for the entire ninth. Oh yeah, that's what I'll be doing.
What are you gonna do? Zoom in on
Zoom in
Fox.
on your face. Your face.
5:25 left in the first period. Oh, Kevin Hayes is a Penguin now, huh?
Yep,
Facing his
he got
former
traded
team.
from the Blues to the second-round pick. Well, they added a second-round pick in the trade for Hayes, so
Oh.
they ate his
Lambeau.
contract for 1 more year.
1, 2, 3. If the Mets make the World Series, do the Brewers have to hold a ritual in AmFam Field a la Ted Lasso? Cause 10 out of 10 times would be insane.
And that'd be legacy of failure time.
Mm-hmm. Sports Talk Chud. Hurricane Milton does have nearly the destructive power in Florida that Peterson, Bowles, McDaniel, Napier, Norvell, and Cristobal have combined. That's a lot of power. You forgot Ron Zook. Yeah. You want to name some bad Florida coaches? Talk about
Urban Meyer.
Yeah.
Jacksonville.
There you go. Bring up Urban Meyer.
Say him.
What
Cam
about Lane
Cameron.
Kiffin?
Lane Kiffin. I mean, if he were Raider, yeah, he was good with UCF.
Yeah, he was. Or you FAU, you mean?
Yeah, FAU. Sorry, I'm thinking of George O'Leary, who was at UCF.
George O'Leary. Didn't he get fired for faking his?
He got fired for plagiarizing.
Yeah, no, for faking his resume.
Oh, he faked his resume.
Stolen valor.
Yep.
He lied about his service, I think.
Yeah,
Soupy Spirit. I hope the Padres and the Royals win their respective series so the mainstream sports media cries that they didn't get their big market LA New York World Series.
I mean, dude, I hope the Royals win. Fuck the Yankees. Fuck the Dodgers.
Nick Saban
with the Dolphins. But the problem is with that issue, led us to Nick Saban in Alabama.
Mm-hmm. All right, here's
Saban
Alvarez
wasn't actually a
against
bad
Strom.
coach. He just was mediocre. And he said, fuck it, I'm going back to college.
He was like 7-9, and he was like, yeah, let me go become a legend in the college ranks. But he took his bag, though. He got a bag from Miami and then turned around immediately. And then, no, he went to LSU. That's right.
No. Saban went from LSU to
That's
Miami.
right. He won a natty in LSU, then went to Miami, and then quit, and then resurfaced in Alabama, and then dominated for his entire fucking. There was never a year where Alabama really didn't contend or was number one when he was there. I mean, the one year that, you really count the years that they didn't win it versus the years that they did. They were always in it. Alvarez, 2-1 count. Could use some more runs here. Strikes, no, 2-2.
2 high fastball. Is Joe Buck calling the Dodgers games? No, Joe Buck doesn't call baseball anymore. He's exclusive to Monday Night Football. You're thinking of Joe Davis.
Joe Buck was great calling baseball.
Yeah, Joe Davis is a Dodgers announcer. That might be why.
Come on now. Some extra runs would be nice. Come on, Alvarez. Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 3 tonight. 2-2 pitch. Strom delivers. Fouled back. Or seam fastball.
Fastball in the zone.
Yes, Florida needs to give Wyoming some water.
We're both hitting it at the same time.
We're both hitting it, yes.
Soupy Spirit. Wyoming's on flyer. Florida's all wet. North Carolina's trying to recover, same as Tennessee. South Carolina a little bit. I mean, they talk about weather manipulation. Manipulate some weather to Wyoming.
Yeah. I'm not Jewish enough. I'm only half Jew. I can't mess with the weather. They didn't give me privileges. They're 3-2 count to Alvarez. Swung on, belted, but
that's 5 on the center.
There. Yep.
Marsh just camps under it for an easy
hung
out.
Up there.
Problem is, Anime Savior, who's rooting for a Dodgers-Yankees World Series?
Nobody. It's like
nobody outside of LA and Yankers.
It's like rooting for
Anakin,
Tesla.
honestly, I'm not sure if we're doing this all night. I mean, as I said, I'm just waiting for some stuff to finish with sports ball. But
yeah, we might have to call it.
Yeah,
it's maybe watch the hockey game in peace.
Yep. It's been 3 hours.
Lindor swings, and that's
a gapper, but
caught.
unfortunately, it's going to line up there. Nice sliding catch by Wilson.
Weston Wilson robs Lindor, trying to do things from the right side.
They should replace. The problem is with Vasgersian, I think he's already contracted to MLB Radio. So I think I don't think they can get him. And he's also with the Angels, so they probably have to deal with is he still with the Angels, or did they cut him last year?
I don't know. A lot of changes coming for broadcasting in MLB. You know, the MLB's taking over those 3 or 4 teams, you know, whatever. Vientos up.
Honestly, once we're able to perfectly replicate AI to get Kevin Harlan, we're perfect.
You could call all games in AI.
Mm-hmm.
I'm calling all
Calling
games.
both games.
Vientos swings, fly
That's
ball
popped
center
up.
field. That's going to
Center
send
field.
it to the 9th. Okay,
Couple
they're going to
steps
show
from
the
warning
entrance.
track. Yes,
They're gonna
sir.
show the
Edwin
entrance
Diaz.
for sure.
We're going
They're
solo
not
to
gonna
you,
cut
buddy.
to commercial.
It's all you.
I don't see a scenario where they
Timmy Trumpet?
I cannot believe they're not going to show the entrance. Wow, they got to pay those bills. That's a thick pick. Take off the AI filter. Be a man. That's funny, Adam Coda. Beast of Metal says algorithms will not replace us, you hack. Shut the fuck up. They're playing the song. They're playing the song in Queens. So they're not going to show it. So it's all right, here we go.
That's pretty awesome of Edwin to play the NHL playoffs theme from ESPN.
I don't even know. That was not on key or close to the song at all. But in my head, it was correct. In my head, it was correct. Yeah, he's going to come out at the beginning of the inning. Fuck It in the Bushes by Oasis. Yeah, my friend actually came out. He fought in MMA and he used that as his ring entrance. It was pretty dope.
Yeah, I just checked in with my editor. Adobe keeps fucking crashing on him.
It's time to get a new editor. Yeah.
It's Adobe Premiere. That's the problem. Adobe keeps fucking crashing on him.
Yeah. Whose fault is that?
It's Adobe's, of course.
No. It's time to get a new editor. No, I'm kidding. I hope he figures it out. But you're like, hey,
it's the
gotta
software.
get this shit out.
Yeah, that's the
Gotta
problem.
get this shit out.
Yeah, because once I leave, I'm gonna have to rush out and do captions, which I can do pretty easily. They're just plug and play, but
Here it is. They're playing the theme. Here he comes, Edwin Diaz. Come on, buddy. All right, here we go. Tree, will you ever do a video on Dollar Bill of the Blackhawks? I heard he is one of the owners that totally trashed a franchise. He's not even here, Tree. Tree's not paying attention.
Yeah, I'm here.
First pitch to Riamolto is outside for ball 1. Diaz. Second pitch. Inside, ball 2. 90 miles an hour. 2-0. Diaz 3-0. Wow. Okay. Quickly behind Diaz. He's got to make it interesting. This is what Diaz does. Strike in there.
Fortunate thing
97
is you
miles an hour.
have some leeway with a 3-run lead.
Yep. Diaz gets the sign. Looks in. 3-1 count. Ball 4. Not a good start. Not a good start. You don't want to do that. All right, you got Bryson Stott, the lefty, up. Throw strikes. As my father used to tell me, that's all that they say in the mound visit. Throw strikes. Diaz, runner on. First pitch, outside, 99 miles an hour. He's not close with these pitches. Diaz, inside, 2-0. He's not getting ahead of anybody. Come on, dude.
He's not commanding.
Stanek's already up. Diaz is not sharp coming out.
Yep, Stanek is in the bullpen.
Rangers just scored.
Oh, lovely. And it's high, 3-0.
Count. Like, come on, dude.
He's got to work through it.
Strike. Wow. Gift call right there.
It gave him
3-1.
that call.
Yeah.
I think the umpire's just like, all right, fuck these Phillies. Let's get them out of here.
He walks him. That's going to bring the tying run up. It just, within 2 batters, he's already got the tying run up.
And mound visit coming out. They're just trying to calm him down. Be like, look, dude, it's okay.
Settle
you
down.
got this. Settle down. Let's get into double play. Let's get you out of this. That's what they're saying right now. Like, dude, you know what the fuck you're doing. You're the boss. Just calm it down.
Clemens batting for Wilson. Acuna's out there now. All right, Diaz facing Cody Clemens.
Here we go. Roger Clemens' kid.
Pitch. Ends there. No, inside. Come on, dude.
Easy.
There it is. Now he's getting it.
There it is. Fastball down the heart of the plate.
Plan B says, do I like gi or no gi more? I like gi, honestly, because like it's easier to get a lot more stuff. But no gi's fun too. It's cleaner. I don't know. They're like both your kids. Diaz misses badly
pitch.
again.
Oh, he whiffed it. Able to save it from a wild pitch though. I mean, you got to get 27 outs.
Diaz, right down
Swing
the
and
middle.
a miss.
2-2.
He's going to want that one back.
There's Jerry Seinfeld in attendance. There you go, Diaz. Come on. Got him. Strike three. There's one.
Strike three outside.
There's one.
There you go.
There's one. Okay. Got Marsh up and then top of the order. Come on, let's get that double play. There's a strike.
Painted strike.
Outside. 1-1. Diaz gets the sign. Alvarez calmly receives. Strike two.
Oh,
1-2 now.
Missed. Yep, that's what I figured. That pitching mound visit did wonders for him. Calm down. Just sit there and be like, hey, you're the fucking boss. Deal. But you have the top of the order coming up with Schwarby. If you get him out here.
Popped up center field.
Center field.
That might get a runner over to third. Bader underneath it.
But that's it.
2 down.
Yep, they're going to hold. Real Muto's actually running for it. He's got third.
Got it.
But runner stays at first. Ballsy play by Real Muto.
The only guy that you want out is Schwarber at the plate. 2 outs now.
So do we hear Bell go dong?
Stott on first. Riamoto on third. 2 down. Top of the 9th. Stott wearing 2 oven mitts over there. Looking like he just pulled a pizza out of the oven.
Here we go.
Diaz looks at Schwarber.
Right now.
Throws. Strike.
Right down the heart of the plate.
First pitch strike. Aqua Gamer. We're going to see a pop fly out on the 4th pitch. He's calling things.
See. I mean, he was right the first time with that 3-run dong. Ball outside. If Sean Chanley's right, I want lottery numbers from you. Maybe he's a sightseer. Maybe he's a soothsayer. Maybe he understands.
1-1. Top of the 9th. Runners on second and third.
Here we go.
Mets fans ready. Diaz. Foul ball. Long strike. 2 strikes on him.
Ooh. You were late on that. That's gone. Crushed it.
Here we go. 1-2. Top of the 9th. Clench your butt cheeks, everyone. Mets fans, City Field going crazy.
Coming out.
They're ready to celebrate. Diaz gets the sign. Looks in. Struck him out! The Mets are going into the NLCS. Woo! Yes, sir, boys. Let's go. Let's go, New York Mets. Yeah, let's go. The Mets clinch. They win it 4-1 on clutch hitting by Francisco Lindor. Diaz had to make things interesting. Oh my God, the Mets are advancing to the next round. The Rangers are kicking the Penguins' ass. Things are coming up Millhouse, boys. Let's go. Connor Akers so close to a rematch of the 2000 World Series.
No Yankees.
No Yankees. Suck it, Phillies. Suck my half Asian, half Jewish cock. All right.
Coach Peel, the teamwork to make the dream work. Let's go Mets. And pop fly wrong, fourth pitch contact. And triple
Hold on, I gotta
A5
take
do the
this call.
DX crotch
It's my
shot.
best friend.
Do what you gotta do, man.
Mari. Hey, I'm on the air.
Oh, here we go, man. But tell you what, you do your thing, man. But let him do his thing. Never mind.
All right, Grimace
Magical
Mets,
season
let's
continues
go.
on.
Let's go.
Do what you gotta do, man. Congratulations, sir.
All right.
Well,
Yes, sir.
good news is we won't have to stream Friday, but we will have a hot date probably Sunday or Monday.
Yes, sir. All right. Way to go, Mets.
Yes, sir.
We are into the net. This is the anti-Mets. I don't know what's going on.
I've been telling you. I was telling
but
you this like
team
since the
is
start,
different.
man.
I don't think the Phillies choked. I mean, yeah, they.
No, the Philly just couldn't get any hits going.
Yeah. I don't think they choked. Boy, Nemo's happy. He's very happy. We're going to the NLCS. Let's go. We're 4 wins away from the World Series. Let's go. JD from JD and Productions just texted me the gay Mets cannot be stopped.
The gay Mets. Very, very gay.
Yes, sir. The New York Mets. We fucking on the Mets bed tonight, boys.
Oh,
Let's
you're
go.
sleeping on the racing car. You're driving.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. All right. Well, I don't think we need to stream the hockey game. We kind of know what's
I mean,
going
dude,
on
I got
there.
work to do. I got to catch
Yeah,
up on
I'm
the editing
exhausted.
because he's having issues.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Mods,
Well,
thank
I got to
you.
get back to sports ball. Sports ball will be out tonight.
All the super chatters, thank you. And we love y'all. Thank you. Thanks for supporting me. All the Philly fans can suck my dick. You know, I mean that colloquially. I mean that in a friendly way. And I don't. Y'all can go fuck yourselves. But no, I'm kidding. I never go at the fans, but the Phillies personally can suck my dick. Gamer, remember my Subway World Series prediction for Mets Brewers is still alive.
I do not want the fucking
that's
Yankees in the
been-
World Series. Fuck the Yankees.
Congratulations, 5. I'm rooting for y'all because it isn't my Cubs this time. And Baron Von Noob, Washington fan, so Philly failing again is bliss. All right.
Dude, Philly always fails. All right. Well, 5.
All right.
Congratulations, sir. Well done.
Thank you.
Another great series for you. But I'm trying to think because I know like it looks like it's going to be either San Diego or LA. And I think if we start the next series, I believe this would start on October 13th. So we'd be starting on Sunday or Monday, depending on how we do it.
All right. Well, we'll see. But
sir.
we get more games. We're calling both games.
Definitely.
All right.
We're calling all the games, man. All right.
Love y'all, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Hopefully
We'll see
it's
you on
not a
Tuesday.
4 p.m. game because the Steelers play the Raiders at 4. So otherwise I
Mhm.
wouldn't be able to join you. That's the only thing.
All
But
right.
we'll
buddy.
see, man. But yep. See you guys.
Okay. I think we got everyone. Yep.
Yep. We got everyone. But guys, have a great night.